It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, August 2nd, 2024, and we are coming to you live. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Gio's wearing a junk jockey shirt. I thought it was a Speaker City shirt. Gio, we almost had a Category 5 problem. I thought you weren't coming in today.
Why?
Because you're not usually coming in at this time.
Yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just saying.
You didn't get the notification?
Today is the day. I did. I just looked and
Yeah.
saw it. I was like, okay, good. Because today is the day that I was like, I need coffee today.
Yeah, I got you.
Did you just give a Starbucks at?
Yeah, he did. That was great.
Which one, Collier? Joey from the Starbucks on 54 and the veterans need to go up to Collier and straighten them out.
Yeah. I might just have to try and reroute somehow, too, and make that the home base of operations.
I went to, it's easy. You just shoot down 54, go to that one, then hop on the veterans and come here.
Yeah,
what do you
but
normally do?
Why? The thing is, when I go that way, I'll pass 2 Starbucks on my way.
I know, but sometimes,
Yeah.
The second one, the one on Sun Lake, that I'll never forget when they first opened. I was like, this is so convenient because the kids' school is over here, blah, blah, blah. And I pulled in there, and Joey was in the drive-thru, and he was like just shaking his head at me, like, "How dare you?" And I go, "It was close. I'm sorry." Anyway, welcome to the program. How is everyone? Good. Today's Friday.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I've been looking forward to Friday this week a lot because, not because I like doing the show, not because like, oh God, my work week's over. It's just that I have a weekend plan. We're going to Disney today. We're going to Universal tonight. Got all the thing. Then all of a sudden, hurricane blowing in this weekend. I'm like, all right.
Bring a poncho.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think, should I cancel the trip now?
I read and been hearing that Sundays when there'll be the most rain.
That's what I read too, but it did look on the weather app, and it did say that on Saturday at 3:00 is a 50% chance of rain. And as you know, that means 50% chance of the rain is going to fall.
It's not true.
It's a chance that 50% of it's going to fall. Yeah.
Well, it can only be in 50% of Disney. So if you stay in the other half,
It is not, it is not how it
50%
goes.
of the entire area. I love that you guys think that you're right.
I don't think I was right. I'm going to agree with the meteorologist.
No.
yeah,
he
Paul
was wrong,
Telagato
too.
is what I go with.
Yeah, he's the guy that.
I talked to a guy from Starbucks.
Yeah, well, they know things too.
He's the Collier of meteorologists.
Oh, so yeah, so I think we're in for a wet weekend.
Yeah, that's
sure.
Florida, though. That's
Yeah.
really typical,
Yeah, I don't want to walk around Disney soaking wet. You know what I mean?
It'll be you'll be able to go to everything. Nobody will be there.
Yeah,
just get some
true.
ponchos.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think I'm not gonna wear.
When was the last time you wore a poncho?
I guess.
It's fun. It's fun to wear a poncho.
What's fun about it?
It's just you're out in the rain, but you're not getting wet.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, a
You
little
got
bit-
room.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
like
freedom.
a little bit on your face. You're like, whatever, no
Yeah.
big deal. My clothes are dry. It's fine.
It gets a little hot, though, eventually, because you're wearing basically a trash bag.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
I don't know if I'm.
And
wearing
when
a
you're at
poncho.
Disney, they'll sell you those trash bags with a Mickey Mouse face for like $50 a
Yeah.
piece.
I
I
know.
have a couple out in my car right now.
Yeah.
ponchos.
Yeah.
You travel with the poncho.
I travel with the just disposable poncho.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a couple of those.
I feel like I'm
Come in handy.
underprepared.
They come in handy, man.
Do you remember when the Hard Rock used to give us gifts every week?
Yeah.
We'd just come in and there'd be the stuff from the Hard, not just us, but like all the media in Tampa.
Right.
And one of the cool things they gave us was an umbrella that folded out. It was a tiny little umbrella, but it folded out really
Still
big.
have it.
Me
Still
too.
have
I
it. It's
love that
great.
thing.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah, dude, we'd get here, and then the Hard Rock would have like beer glasses and sunglasses and beads, and girls would come by and give us stuff. And now they're like, well, we're rich.
Dude,
we don't
yeah.
need you.
I heard Evan say he went to the Hard Rock for one of the media events and they gave away iPads
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was
for the sports book.
It was an event that I was invited to, and two events I got invited to that came with a personal note that said, "You'll there's a really good gift you want to go." And I couldn't go. I couldn't go to the sportsbook one because it was in the day, and that was when I missed out on the iPad. Not like I need another iPad.
I mean, it's still fun to get a free iPad.
And then the other one was, which I didn't go to, but they gave it to me anyway, was an autographed Derek Brooks mini helmet.
Oh,
Yeah, that was pretty cool because Derek Brooks is like a big ambassador.
Right.
So that's good. Anybody watch football last night?
I did a little bit.
I watched
Yes.
a little bit too. It was
It's
kind of.
garbage.
I was surprised. Bears came back. Bears wound up winning.
You watched the whole game?
No. I
Oh.
saw this morning,
Oh,
but I
gotcha.
was watching, and Texans were leading, and it seemed like it was pretty good. But obviously, they're putting in 9 different people in this position and
No
trying
CJ
this person.
Stroud,
Yeah,
that
I
was
feel like I'm
weird.
watching XFL.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they're
What
getting
did you
it all
guys
together.
think about the new kickoff?
So
Weird. That's very
Very weird.
confusing,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't think it was so bad. The first time I saw it, I was like, "What?" And then I went, "Okay, it's not so bad. You just got to wait till they get out of that zone."
Yeah.
That wasn't so. That's, I mean,
They've basically eliminated kickoffs is what's
Yeah,
happening.
you should just put it on the 20.
Yeah, just go.
yeah. But if somebody breaks through that line, that's going to be pretty exciting.
But it's exciting because people are bearing down on you, and then this guy gets through. And I think that sometimes helps the runners where they're all going towards this runner, and he switches back this way.
Yeah.
Barry Sanders used to do it all the time. Well, not for kickoffs and stuff, but I'm saying like running, you can get them all going this way, and if you come around, it's exciting. But now
Yeah.
it's like I don't know.
I guess they determined that, the defense running down the field full speed, like, 40, 50 yards.
Killing people.
is what's
That's
killing people.
and that's what they're
Yeah,
doing.
but
Is they don't want anybody to get hurt.
No fun league.
Yeah. Well, listen, I could deal with that. You know what I mean?
They changed the overtime, or not the overtime, the onside kickoff rule as well. So now you can only do an onside kick in the fourth quarter if you're trailing. You can't do it like
Oh,
any
that's
other.
baloney.
you
I
can't
liked
do it
whenever they would do
Yeah.
just onside kick out of nowhere. And
Like
you're
at halftime.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, oh, that was genius if
Yeah.
they recover it.
They never do.
What's his Ravens would do it a couple times.
One of the Super Bowls, the team came out at halftime and did an onside kick.
Yeah.
I remember.
At halftime?
Yeah, I remember.
For
that.
what?
I forget.
Just to get it back?
Yeah, I forget what it was.
Interesting. I don't know. I watched it a little bit last night. It's like you said. It was like watching all they did was spend more time showing the guys on the sideline and why they weren't playing and what's
Yeah.
going on. And I was like, all right. But it was good to have it on in the background.
A little bit of a taste.
Yeah. No betting, right? Nobody bet on that.
No, so it was interesting. I don't know if they had bets beforehand because I wasn't going to bet on it because it is, preseason, whatever. So, but they didn't have the in betting where it's play by play. They didn't have that. So I don't know if they had anything of the players beforehand.
Oh, okay.
If you could do anything like that. But like it's preseason. So right now I'm just like, yeah, I don't think so. But they already do have the games up for, upcoming and stuff, and you can do futures, you can do who's going to be in the Super Bowl, you can do all kind of stuff already.
That's good. You lay a couple bucks down on who's going to be in the Super Bowl and hit some of them long
Yeah,
shots.
do it
Great.
early, yeah, for sure.
I already bet the Chiefs just for
Just
for the hell of it, just to have the bet.
It's a good bet.
Yeah.
Safe bet, yeah.
It's a good bet, yeah. So they have all the games. They have Ravens against the Chiefs, Packers, Eagles, all the different stuff. They have players futures, so you can go in and go like regular season total passing touchdowns for Kyler Murray,
Yeah.
or for Geno Smith. You can go through all the different ones. Who's going to have the most interceptions? Who's going to have the most rushing touchdowns or yards, receiving yards, and then awards too. They have like MVP for regular season, MVP for Super Bowl.
I don't think I'm playing fantasy football this year because I used to do it with work just because they all did it just like to be part of the team,
Yeah.
But then I'd halfway through the season forget to set my lineup and all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I think I'm out. I think I'm out this year.
Yeah, one of our listeners asked me if I wanted to get involved, and I go, I gotta be honest with you, I don't play fantasy sports. I
Yeah.
like to
It's a
bet
lot-
and do stuff, but I don't like to.
It's a lot of work. Like
Yeah.
if you got to really keep up on it. I played in the league for like 15 years, and then I quit last year,
Yeah.
and I don't miss it at all.
See, I feel like you don't want me in your league. I'm the guy that won't trade with you and won't set my lineup and all that.
No,
Like, I'm just.
you're the ringer.
I know. Oh, no.
Yeah.
we want that for sure.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
like the person that doesn't know how to play poker. Yeah, well, come on,
Yeah.
we got a game. Let's go.
It's like, hey, Debbie at work, she loves football. Can she play too? Of
Right,
course,
right.
Debbie, come on.
Brian said to me one year, he was like, all right, fantasy football. And I go, I'm not going to play this year. And he goes, why? I go, because I don't set up. He goes, we love guys like you. I
Yeah.
go, all right, as long as you guys don't care. And then I won that year. So
There you
I was
go.
like, all right, well, that's
As long as you pay your buy-in, it's all
Right.
good.
all right. Right. That's the thing. I think if I went into a league that was like $500, then I would pay more attention.
Yeah.
A $50 league isn't getting me to do anything. Just to go at the end, you go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Here's your $125.
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
Well, yeah. And we've never been that league either.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know who the other teams are sometimes because they all have dumb names. Whatever. I moved here in 1989, and prior to that, I lived in New York, where New York had the Village Voice newspaper, and then I moved here, and they had Creative Loafing, and then I moved to Miami, and they had the New Times, and then I moved back here, and Creative Loafing was the New Times or something else, and then went back to Creative Loafing. But anyway, I always enjoyed the Best of the Bay because it being relatively new to Tampa Bay, it kind of gave me an idea of what restaurants were good, what bars were good, what areas were good. And I used to always vote in it and vote for Ron and Ron all the time. So the idea that we've been in the Creative Loafing and won their best radio show for like the last bunch of years has been nice. It's been cool considering that I used to vote in it. Now I win it. It's a full circle thing. But they have really let it go. Like my wife said to me yesterday, she goes, I looked at that Creative Loafing thing. And I go, yeah, we don't even care this year. And she goes, yeah, but I don't even know. I go, yeah, that's the reason we don't care. None of these people they're voting for shows that aren't shows. They're letting it's gone away. It's terrible. So I voted for. I went on there to look through, and I had to vote on a couple. So I voted for Johnny B for everything.
Yeah,
Johnny B deserves a victory. So I say, if you're going to vote this year, vote for Johnny B.
Yeah, look out for that Johnny Bedsore name in the Creative Loafing.
I didn't see Ryan Hoppy for best podcast. I wonder why. I wonder how that happened. That's weird.
Interesting.
Didn't make the cut.
Oh, I wonder.
Is he still here?
I believe so.
He's in the driveway.
He sent me an email not too long ago. Wouldn't that be funny if he secretly worked here? I'd like to see him fight my nephew Tommy at the Punch Out.
Oh,
It would be like Godzilla and King Kong.
yeah. What?
Listen, Tommy's a big dude.
Yeah.
Because, I'm tall and I'm big enough, whatever. But whenever I see somebody that big, I go, wow, that's a big dude. Like Ian said,
He's lumberjack big.
he should have played football. Like, he's just
He wasn't always that big. He was tall and skinny. He played basketball.
Yeah.
He just started heavy lifting a couple
the
of years
Navy?
ago. And I think when he got out of the Navy.
Yeah.
Because he was skinny in the Navy. And then and I think he picked up weight in the Navy because I said to him, I go, were you in the gravy? What was going on over there? Because usually people come home from the military and they're like all skinny, but he thickened up,
He is one of those guys we always describe as corn-fed.
Yeah,
He's corn-fed.
But he started heavy weight lifts and he just bulked up whatever weight he gained into his chest and he just became lumberjack.
Is he doing powerlifting or what is he?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so he was like, I'm going to the gym. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym with him. I don't want to go with my wife. I don't want to go with anybody that's going to just to kill me.
Yeah.
There is, where the Huck to a girl, where they're outside the clubs and they're asking people stuff. There's obviously girls that do it as well and interview guys. And she's interviewing this one guy and she goes, what are your red flags? And he goes, I don't have any. And she goes, you don't have any red flags? And he goes, I've never had a girlfriend. And she's like, well, what's something good about you? And he goes, I'm a 6-time whatever deadlifting champ. And she goes, get out of here. And he pulls out his phone and shows her on there. And she's like, he is. Yeah, it was just some big dude, big kid like that, whatever. And he's like, oh yeah, I can lift heavy things.
Like Tommy, when he cleans my car, he does such a great job.
He just picks it up.
Yeah.
He just picks it up.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need the key. He just moves it. Yeah.
Well, he pulled the dent out and then buffed it with his hand.
Yeah.
He actually just blew on it.
He did some job on that, man. That was really bad, and it's really good now. I was like, "Ooh, that's rough."
So does he do that for you, or is that like his job that he does? He does like a mobile detailing where he goes around and.
Before he went in the Navy, I think he started doing that, considering doing that as a job. And I've had so many people clean cars before, and there's you get somebody to clean your car, and you're like, okay, cool, thanks, it's clean. He gave my car back, and it looked like it rolled off the showroom, and I went, Tommy, you're not charging enough. This is fantastic. And then my father was using them, and then he started using them. And I thought, I think he might have did some stuff with Pete too over at his place, and then he didn't do it anymore because he went back to school and he went and is working another job, and he was doing real estate for a while. So I don't think he was ever doing that before, but he should. He kills it. I mean, he does such a great job.
Make your shoes look like mirrors.
Oh, yeah. I don't shine your car anymore. Carmen, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay, want to make sure.
I already talked to you.
Yeah. I was like, no, I didn't know if it was something happened. The great nipple controversy is on Instagram. Have you seen this, Carmen?
Yes, it is not my nipple. Please stop that. I will not do it. I'm literally going to wear
I used it twice last night.
You know what's so funny is I
It's
saw
not.
the picture and I looked at the comments and I go, nobody commented that looks like it's her nipple.
Yeah. Oh, it's on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
at the time.
Yeah, Carmen, I like the way you do that. You make it look like it's your nipple, and it's not.
But it's not.
I know.
Let's
All right,
make
well, don't
sure.
get mad. Don't get mad
Well,
about
let's
it.
make sure we make that very known. It is not.
Nah, I think we need to call Paul Delgado and ask him to make sure.
And also talk about hockey with. So somebody sent me that.
Right.
You were attending to your loose knee, and the guy said he won a loose knee, and I think it was Arturo. He said, "You want a loose knee? God damn it, a gold medal in loose knees."
Yes, but it was not. I can tell you, it was not my loose knees. I was stretching and I cramped up.
Oh.
My hamstring cramped up. It hurts so bad.
You should totally be somebody from the 80s for like an 80s jazzercise or aerobicise.
I was that one year.
You were?
I was 80s Barbie a while back. We were in downtown St. Pete. I think it wasn't a bar
remember
crawl.
that. I remember that.
Yeah, Maria from the Penthouse was with us. We were in the club that was upstairs on couches. We went into a speakeasy that night. We had a limo. I don't know where that came from.
Was I there?
Yes.
The good old days.
It was downtown St. Pete. I have no idea what it was for though, because this was like before bar crawl days. But yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I just had fun making that video yesterday. I like my new workout outfits. And then on top of that, I was watching the women's final all around gymnastics.
Yeah. You were feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I just wanted to make a little Olympic video. Basically, I had that headband. I don't know. I found that before the cruise, like in my bikini drawer. And but someone gave that to me on the cruise, and so it ended up in my bikini drawer, and I found it, and it's just been sitting on my nightstand.
You know how happy that person is right now hearing you say that's been in your bikini drawer.
So I found it, and I was like, "Oh, the Olympics! I'll make an Olympic video," because I was walking while I was watching. So
You know what I found yesterday in my bikini drawer that I'm wearing this weekend that's going to just embarrass my kids so bad? A fanny pack.
Oh yeah.
Oh, who cares?
Fanny packs are in. I think,
fanny
right
packs
now.
are great.
Yeah.
That is literally the style.
So when I went to, I don't know, it might have been France or somewhere, I was reading about it, and it was telling me how bad it was for pickpockets. Pickpockets are run into you, especially if you're American, and this, that, and it freaked me out. Maybe it was Italy. I don't remember. But anyway, so I bought a fanny pack, and I was going to because I'm carrying, $5,000 in euros around with me. And I was going to put it under in my pants, just so nobody could pickpocket out of there. And I got it, and the kids were like, "You cannot wear that. You cannot." And it's a flat one with an elastic band. Like it's not like one of those big leather Hulk Hogan pouches from the 80s.
Goes like under your shirt type thing.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm taking this to Disney, and here's why. Because I'm taking a charger with me so that when everybody's phone runs out at the end of the day, they could leave me alone. I go, here, charge it and leave me alone.
I wore one of those on vacation, and my kids mocked me the entire time.
Yeah,
They're like, you got to take that off. I'm like, why? This is perfect. All my stuff's in here.
Yeah, I wear an old school fabric fanny pack all the time. I love it. I don't care. Try and make fun of me. Good. All right. Well, you don't have cough drops. How you like that?
Yeah, I will also wear a fanny pack that's very similar to yours, and I could almost guarantee it's for the exact opposite reasons. That you
Well,
carry
I
yours.
actually wear mine a lot whenever I walk the dogs, because I keep all the poop bags in there and different stuff, But also the other thing, the flex, is to wear the one across your chest.
Yeah.
I have one of those too. I'm not wearing
It's
that.
like the Gucci or whatever, and you wear
Crossbody
those.
bag.
Yeah.
That's like the
Prada.
Chewbacca style.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing that. I have one of those too. I just found out I have one, and I found it yesterday.
I saw a picture of Chewbacca the other day, and it says, "I think I downloaded the wrong movie," and it was Chewbacca with the dogs thing sticking out the pink lipstick.
yeah.
It was so disturbing. I
I've
was like,
seen that before.
I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, so I need to figure out how to hold my umbrella this weekend too.
But Carmen, you were talking about pulling a muscle. It totally made me think of when we played kickball, and everybody would get hurt at Martin Gramatica's kickball tournament. And Will played the one year, and Will slid into one of the bases, and he got up and he was like, "Oh," and I go, "Did you hurt your back?" And he goes, "No, it's like I pulled my fat or something." And I know exactly what you're talking about. Everyone's pulled their back fat before. Where you're like, "Oh, why is it tingling? What's going on?"
Yeah, I'll tell you, Amanda, I told you broke a rib, and she is really milking it, man. I had to make my own turkey sandwiches.
Again?
Come on. I mean, I get it. It's a broken rib, but you can still make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Come
Oh
on.
my God. You guys are awful.
I took a
Listen,
break
it's
from
in the
hitting her.
vows, Carmen. It's
Yeah.
in the vows.
No, it's not. Her vows were she would never cut her hair
and-
without Mike, and she would always wear tea bags.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you
So
very
no
much.
sandwiches was in those vows.
I heard sandwiches.
Listen to me.
Sickness and in
understood.
health.
Listen to me.
Sandwiches are just understood.
It was built in over time because I don't like sandwiches, but somehow when she makes them, I enjoy them. So, and then Juliana yesterday was like, "Mom, will you make me rice and beans?" And she's like, "Juliana, I just sat down," and she's like, "Please." And she's like, "You make them so good." And I looked at her and I was like, "You little liar. You're stealing
she's
my
taking your thing.
gig now." And she looked at me like, that kid.
Smart.
I came home and she's like, "Have you seen my room? My room's all rearranged." And I went, "All right, I'll come look." And I look, and her bed's in the middle of the room. Her what do they call that thing when they put makeup on? And her vanity is moved, and I go, "Wow, when did you guys do this?" She did it all, but she moved everything all by herself. I go, "This is not good. This is not. You're at that age now where you're rearranging your room by yourself."
That's what kids do, Michael. She's going to do it a bunch of times.
Took her Taylor Swift poster down.
No.
I told you when they get to middle school, things change very quickly.
I did not want to start seeing Lil Boozy go up on those walls.
What is it, Jason Boone or whatever?
Benson Boone. I'll take Benson Boone. Because I'm pretty sure he's. Anyway,
what if she hangs up a picture of Scotty the Body?
Yeah.
She already has her opinions about Scotty. No, but like you go in Joey's room and Joey's got a wall that's got like Travis Scott poster on there and all this stuff, and I'm like, this is fine for you, but if this becomes Juliana's room, we're gonna have problems.
Why?
I don't want her.
Yeah,
because I like her being the Taylor Swift listening, Benson Boone listening. I don't want her rocking out to Travis Scott and Kendrick Lamar and all that. And she already likes Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
I have to wonder what my parents thought when we had like King Diamond and all these, we had the Satanic Bible and everything.
Yeah.
Like, what did my parents think? Like, oh, I guess they're doing this now for a
Knights
while.
in Satan service.
My mother wouldn't let me. She stopped me from. She wouldn't even let me listen to Prince anymore.
I got to tell you, my parents were always cool with that. Like, we literally would practice in our basement. And we'd be playing like No Remorse by Metallica, and we'd finish, and my mom would open the door and go, "Ooh, I like that one. That was a good one."
Yeah, no, we didn't. My mother took us to these weird churches that told us that, God, if I could, I should just write a book about all the weird churches my mother brought us to. Trying to Led Zeppelin, number one, Stairway to Heaven, backward masking. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
The
It
worst.
made me scared to even see a Led Zeppelin album cover. I was like, "Ugh." And all the kids in my neighborhood were all like cool kids, and they all listened to Ozzy and stuff. And I was like, Ozzy is the devil. I can't listen to. He ate a bat
Yeah,
one
that's
time.
the thing. He's one with Satan. Yeah.
Judas Priest. And,
I used to try and hang posters on the porch screens, but they would always fall down.
Yes.
Zip ties, man.
Yeah, I tried. I put a hole in it.
Rain.
Gio, I can't believe that. Is that really the whole story true? You slept on the outside porch.
100% true. You can ask. We could call my brother. We could call my childhood friends. I've got multiple people. Who
And where did your brother sleep?
He slept inside the house.
And why didn't you ever? You're like, I'm sleeping with you tonight. This is ridiculous.
Because it was just, I don't know. At the time, that's just what it was. I
Rebel
just
rouser
accepted
over
what it
here.
was.
I just want to know, what did you do?
Yeah.
I feel
Rebel
like
rouser.
I feel like you did something.
I used to fight with that guy all the time. So
Aw.
But here's the thing: outside, first of all, you have heat.
Yes.
You have humidity. You have roaches. You have the danger of outside. What about when it rained? Did it get wet in there?
I used to put pots because it would leak down the side.
You should have called DCF or something.
Sometimes in the summer, though, they would allow me to sleep in the house for the air condition.
Where would you go?
Sleep on the couch in the front
Sometimes.
room. Yeah,
This explains so much about you.
I'm telling you.
Like, why couldn't you share a room with your brother?
Well, they at the time when I was young, they sold it to me as like, oh, you're gonna have your own bedroom. We're gonna move you out here. I was like, okay. And he told me we're gonna close this in. We're gonna tear down the screen. We're gonna close in the room and make it a bedroom.
Right.
And that never happened until
I don't
moved
understand.
out, and then
they
they
did
had
it?
construction and built the room.
Oh, my God.
With an air condition.
Oh my God! How long do you think you were sleeping out there?
Oh, 4 or 5 years.
Oh my God!
I would say from like middle school through high school until I moved out.
I'm not judging. I'm asking. I'm not judging your mother, but your mother thought that was cool too. Like the guy hated you.
Yeah.
But your mother didn't hate you. Your mother's a
No,
good person.
I love my mom.
Right. So why wasn't she like, this is not good?
She just kind of went along with it, I guess.
Oh, that's so weird.
I don't.
Were you a chunky child? Were they trying to like help you lose weight?
No.
Like, here, get in the sauna
Was she a
room.
fat girl?
No, I was not at all.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
I
I'm not elaborating on any of this. I can get a dozen people on the phone that'll completely
Ask
vouch
his
for
bird.
no, I believe you. I'm just
Bird will tell you.
my this was so my buddy Frankie and DJ are brothers. They're a year apart. They have a sister who's like 4 years younger, maybe 5, and then another brother Brian who snuck in. He slipped one past the goalie. He was a younger kid, and Frankie and DJ shared a room. Heather and Brian shared a room, and then Frankie moved out. DJ moved out. Brian moved into one room. Heather moved in the other room. And everybody had their own rooms because the boys were out. Then Frankie came back from college and had to move back home. So where did they put him? He just literally built a room in the basement. Like one day he's like, "Hey, can you help me out? What do you? I got to build a room." And he built a bedroom in the basement. He just put up walls in a corner and put a bed in there. And he had a bed. He had no bathroom. He had to go outside and upstairs to go into the bathroom. But he had a bedroom that he built.
Oh, basement rooms are the best.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
cold and you're exclusive. It's like your own house. Basically.
I don't want to understand how all my friends like Eddie built in his basement. He built a corner room called the F Hut. And he and my friends just built it. And then when we went to St. Leo, Eddie was like, "Hey, give me your money. I'm going to Home Depot to buy wood." I go, "For what?" He goes, "We're going to build a loft." And he came back and built a loft in our room that was strong enough the two of us to sleep on top of it. Man. I have none of those skills. If you gave me all that wood and said build it, and at the top of the loft is $2 million, I'd have to go, "I can't build it. I have no idea."
I saw a thing the other day, and it was just an open field with a tree in it, and it said, "How did we get Wi-Fi from this?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how did we go from that to having Wi-Fi and all this stuff? Yeah, I told you, my parents, they finished our basement, so our basement was like an apartment. We had pool table down there. We had sofas and chairs and TVs and everything. It was the greatest thing in the world.
I bet your brother Tim could just build stuff with his hands.
He can. He knows how to do all that stuff for sure.
But nobody taught him. He just knows it.
My dad a little bit, but he did a lot. Like, he used to just take stuff apart to figure out how it worked and then put it back together and do that stuff. Yeah, he knows how to do all that stuff. I traded it all for charming. And I don't know what to tell you.
I watch Dino make some stuff sometimes, and I go, "Oh, that seems pretty easy now that you know how to do it." And then I'm like, "But I could never do it. There's no way.
Yeah,
There's no way. I guarantee you, whatever I build is going to fall in a couple of days."
Definitely the worst part was when I moved out, and then that's when they tore down the porch and extended the house and built a room with its
Unbelievable.
own,
He's gone.
with its own air conditioning unit that was ice cold. Because at that point, my sister moved into my brother's old room, and then my brother
Moved out to the big porch room.
moved out to the brand new room, enclosed, had its own AC, everything.
I would, and you had to sleep with the sounds of night. The sound,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Bugs, roaches, all the time.
Oh, dude, how you are not more
Murderous.
messed up.
You don't know what he does on the weekends.
It's true.
Literally, he's here today. Tomorrow, he'll be up in Tennessee. Sunday, he'll be over in Colorado, and then he'll be back for the show on Monday.
Sure, he could be killing people.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we should follow his vacation times and the murder.
The Southern Belt Killer.
Yeah. Very dextery of you.
I'm Dexter Morgan.
That's pretty funny. Well, Gio, glad you're encased in walls these days.
Hey, I made it. That's why I crank my AC down as low as I want. Don't even. I yell at my wife. She tells me otherwise. I'm like, no, I earn this.
Keep all the windows closed.
Yeah.
I took a long nap yesterday. I don't normally take naps like that, but I went in there, cranked that air down to 68 and said, "Let's do this." Enjoyed every minute of it. Too many dreams. I remember everything. I'm not telling you any of them.
Yeah.
But just a lot of dreams.
I mean, what's your
Intense.
favorite one?
Carmen.
Just
I will drive
one.
over there and loosen your knees.
You were dressed as an Olympian.
Your nipples out.
Don't start that.
That picture, if you want to see, it's on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show. If you want to go give it a like and take a look at it, double pinch it open with your thumbs.
Yeah, and if you want to go see the real video, you can go to sandy.carmen and see that there is no nipple because I stand up right after that in my
Yeah, really. Why don't you just be cool for once?
Yeah.
No, because this isn't cool. This isn't cool.
And I would think you were way cool. A lot
Yeah.
cooler if you did.
That's what I care about. Is that what you think about me?
Listen to me. You should care. I have a fanny pack. That's right.
And a
Yeah, I got-
poncho.
And a
I got
poncho.
10.
All right, let's take a break. Come back. We'll do Sporkle. Carmen will tell us what we have to give away. We'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Galvin won yesterday? Who won yesterday?
Spanish won
Spanish.
yesterday.
I'm sorry. We're good.
All tied up.
Yeah. All tied up.
Yep. All right. So nobody's got nothing going on right now.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
No rule.
Joe, what
Just
are we
right.
playing today?
What do you mean?
Carmen, what are we playing today?
Get it. Yeah, get it, Joe.
All right.
All right. I know you guys don't like these, so we don't play them very often.
Oh, it's not math.
But we got to do them sometimes. We're going to do some easy math today.
Yeah.
I limit them to like once a month, you guys.
All right, that's fine.
I do what I can. All right. Your first one. Joe ate 3/4 of his orange. How many quarters does he
One
have
quarter.
left? Galvin.
I'm writing these down.
You don't need to do that. Easy math. 6 minus 3.
3.
Galvin. 2 plus 5.
7.
Mike. 73 minus 47.
7.
34.
26.
26.
I just yelled out a number. I didn't even
Damn
try to
it.
get it.
Galvin. 6 plus 8.
14.
Mike. AJ has 3 dimes, 2 nickels, and 1 penny.
41.
Oh man.
Just waiting for more.
Yeah.
I will give it to you.
Cents.
Thank you. I got it. I need to make sure you know the.
$41.
Yeah.
I'd like to borrow. I'd like to give AJ all my money if he's doing that.
41 jelly beans.
Taking 3/4 and turning it into $41.
Just making sure. All right. 16 divided by 4.
4.
Mike Calta. 8 plus 9.
17.
Mike. 9 times 10.
90.
Mike.
90, baby.
I said 900.
90, baby.
Hey, baby.
81 plus 80.
161.
Galvin. 17 times C equals 34.
2.
Spanish. 3 times 3.
9.
Ah.
Spanish. 55 divided by
5.
5.
Thank you.
I was saying 11.
Point Galvin.
Galvin, correct.
$5.
No.
5 cents.
4 kids eat pizza. The pizza is divided into 8 even
piece.
slices.
32.
2 pieces.
Oh,
They each get
I was
2
multiplying
pieces.
stuff.
Yeah.
And I stuck that
Hello,
around.
that's me, Joe.
That's a lot of pizza.
Wow.
Point Spanish.
This yes. 6 times 9.
63.
63.
63.
36.
54.
54.
Yeah, you made me say it.
No point. 30 minus 20.
10.
10.
Spanish.
It is so aggressive in here.
yeah.
Jake has 4 cats. Herb has 2 fewer cats than
2.
Jake.
Cats.
How many cats does Jake have?
4.
Geo.
Man.
Get it.
Yeah.
And,
There's no
Pep-
twist at the end.
Nope. And Pep, we're halfway there.
Gio is on the board with a single point.
Thank you.
Spanish with 4, Galvin with 5, and Michael is your leader right now. He's winning with 6.
1. One more.
Very good.
Is that a point? No.
No, that's weird.
Cents.
All right, easy math. Halfway. Here we go. 5 cherries. You eat 3.
2.
Galvin.
You spit up 1.
No. 4 birds on a fence. 3 more come.
7.
Spanish.
Ooh.
100%.
Judge.
Spanish.
Because he said 100%.
Yeah.
You have to. That's how you have
I know,
to now.
No, I know what you got. You mind bulleted him.
Yeah.
There we go.
I heard that one as well.
Yeah.
Done
Thank you.
Yeah, it
up.
doesn't matter. He already
It
said
doesn't matter.
It's on the tape.
Point
2
me.
people.
Joe, you're amazing.
Nope.
I mean, clearly, Galvin.
Beautiful, and your hair looks nice.
All right, your next one. 17 minus 8.
9.
Spanish.
I'd actually give that one.
Oh, now we're giving him away.
Yeah.
You
Now
did say
we're
it
giving him
first.
away.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you did say
Joe,
it first.
that was definitely Spanish, but
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right.
That's a make 'em up.
Thank you for integrity, Spanish.
Oh, okay, so
I got it.
okay.
Trying to give it away. I say no point.
I will give the one I have to Galvin.
Thank you.
Can I get
take
2 of
it.
mine to Gio?
no.
I want to give mine to
confusing
that
me.
kid that turned it into 41 points.
Yeah.
I want to multiply mine times Mike and give it to Gio.
Thank you.
This is why the score gets screwed up.
Yeah.
Are you
Poor
looking in
Joe.
the mirror while you're saying that?
Yes.
Point Galvin.
All right, your next one. 8 minus 5.
3.
Galvin.
Thank you. I was about to
If-
lose
yeah,
my mind.
I know. Well, the camera's on Spanish.
That was
Alright.
definitely me. I don't know what he's
Nope, that was Galvin.
Point Galvin.
All right. What is the area of a rectangle with sides 3 and 8 inches long?
24 inches.
11 inches.
21.
Why aren't you saying
22.
I'm trying to judge this because it's 24 square inches.
Oh, come on.
All right, well then.
But
No point.
Oh, come on. I said 24.
Cents, dollars? What are we doing?
I would give it to Mike. I would say yes. I was seeing if he could come up with it.
What
but
is
he did
the
say
answer?
Is that on the paper?
It's 24, but 24 square inches is the complete. But he did say 24. He did get the
You
number
bothered
right.
him on cents, and you're gonna give him squared? I don't know. Whatever.
I give it to Mike.
Thank you.
Just make it up as we go.
No.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give two.
That's
of
what
mine
I
to
was
Mike.
waiting to see, and we can go to the judge. Judge,
No.
no point.
Oh.
No. No. Okay, no point.
Wow.
That's not my call.
Yep. Judge overruled.
What a ruling.
Wow.
Wow.
Putting his foot down.
Yeah.
No hesitation at all either.
No point. Next one. 7 plus 7
14.
minus 7.
7.
Spanish. Ryan has 4 fewer cats than Andy. Andy has 7 cats.
3 cats.
How many cats do they have in
11.
total?
Can you tell me how many do they have again? I didn't hear you.
Ryan has 4 fewer
Uh-huh.
cats than Andy. Andy has 7 cats. How
10.
many?
Cats.
Mike.
Cats?
Yes.
Squares. That cat.
No. 5 plus 5 plus
10.
5.
15.
Spanish. 8 plus 3.
11.
Spanish.
Did he even answer?
I did.
He did.
I didn't hear him.
I heard him
You guys are
Did
the
you hear him
worst.
after me or before me?
before.
He said no. He just went like this.
Yeah.
No.
Like the
Slow.
gladiator.
By the way, slow motion. I just thought.
That's not true, Michael.
And then his hair moved.
Stop.
All right, good.
34 square pitches.
All right, your next one. AJ has 3 pennies, 2 nickels, and a dime. How much money?
20 cents.
23 cents. Mike Calta.
Wow.
What?
I mean,
I mean, I was there like 9 years before him, but whatever.
What was the answer?
23 cents.
I said 18.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said 23 cents.
I have
Oh.
integrity.
Okay.
You are integrity.
Thank you, integrity.
That's all we need. Everyone can
Joe,
It's okay, Carmen. I understand a lot of people yelling at you.
Yeah.
Point,
call me-
Galvin.
Shut up.
You sure, Joe?
Yes.
All right. Galvin gets the point. Your next one. 7 times 12.
144.
74. No, gee.
7 times 12.
74.
That's what I just said.
Keep saying it. Keep saying this.
14.
Right?
84.
84.
I didn't answer yet. 84.
I buzzed you.
Okay, that's
buddy.
fine. You can give it to Gio. We're
You
all
got
right.
buzzed.
We're all right.
Joe, I'm giving 2 to Gio, please.
Point Geo.
Fine.
Thank
Point,
you.
Gio.
302 paintballs in Bill's gun. If he fires half of them, how many will he have left?
151.
Galvin.
I mean,
You
give
could
us-
tell Galvin was figuring out as he was saying it.
Yeah.
151.
74 minus 58.
Oh, Jesus.
23.
74.
16.
Galvin.
I didn't even try.
B times 6 equals 36.
6.
Geo.
Come
12 times 12.
144.
Spanish.
He didn't even answer.
He didn't answer.
not only did it. No, I'm just kidding.
Point, Galvin.
Ah! You got to be kidding me.
I
Wow.
heard.
Oh, my God.
He says no.
The worst show ever.
And
Even with no music, you didn't even hear the right person.
Where are we? Are we on the last one or no?
we're on the last 3 is what I was just about to say.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. He's got this.
All right.
Intense,
Gio.
man.
Gio has 3 points.
Damn right.
Mike Calta has 7. Spanish has 9. And Galvin is leading right now. He has 11.
Anybody's game?
All right. Easy math. Last 3. Here we go. 4 plus 4.
8.
Mike. 50 minus 30.
20.
Galvin. And your last one. 28 minus 19.
11.
11.
7. No.
What is it? 28 minus what?
19.
28 minus 19.
19 is 9, so 19.
No, 9.
I meant 9.
I heard 9.
I meant 9.
You said 19.
I didn't mean it though.
But he meant 9.
Yeah.
No point.
Joe, does he get that?
No.
God damn it, Joe.
$9.
Sorry, Michael. Integrity.
No. You mean senility.
Right. Your final score: Gio with a solid 3 points.
Thank you.
Michael with 8, Spanish with 9, and Galvin is your triumphant champion today. He won with 12.
If Galvin had 12 points minus Gio,
Oh.
Yeah.
times Spanish.
I gave Galvin one of my points.
Yeah, I
Two.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I
Thank
can do
you.
that.
Thank you.
That's
No,
not how
it's
it
just
works. You
confusing
can't do
me.
that.
I didn't need it, but thank
Yeah.
you.
Just, you know,
Gio
can't
had
do
4 of
that.
mine.
I gave him one.
yeah.
And Integrity delivered one.
That's right.
Joe's the worst.
Oh.
I mean,
Joe, listen, it was hard
he went,
today.
He went like this. He went,
Oh, dude, that was so
I mean,
good.
it was worse. He just looked at me. He didn't even look. He went, no.
I know.
He didn't even look at the side. He went, no.
I'm sorry.
Denied.
No.
Well, you
I
know.
understand.
Yeah, it's
See if I let you throw my garbage anymore.
Wow.
I went in there to walk the dogs. There's no dogs in there, Michael.
I've already taken the dogs away from
no
you.
dogs rolling.
Yeah.
You've lost dog privileges.
Yeah.
What if you came in and I just realized my wife left them out last night and didn't
Oh,
take them
my
back
God.
in? I'd have a heart attack.
You know, I went out yesterday and the cat was trapped outside on the in the pool.
Didn't say trap.
Well,
Sometimes you give it to sometimes you give it to Gio and just stick it out there on the porch.
right.
No, she runs out and then you go, "Come on, Lucy, come in," and she's just like, and she walks the other way, and we're like, "All right, stay there.
Bye."
What do you want?" Yeah. As long as it's not for a day or two, then we're okay.
That gator's going to get her.
Oh, my God.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Although the other day I
my
walked the dogs and I
God.
heard brr, 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 and the dogs just stopped in their tracks. I go, "Yeah, you guys better hurry up and poop and come back in the house because that thing's getting hungry and one day it's going to size one of you up." Crazy.
Yeah, take me.
Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, buy. Supplies now. Snitches get stitches, and maybe cat poop will fix it.
Ooh, all right.
Maybe.
All right. Sounds interesting. Galvin has your news. We'll take a quick break, come back, and we'll do that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Speaking of Zach Bryan, I don't know why nothing correlates to this at all, but it just reminded me of him. Today is John Senning's birthday. Happy birthday to John.
Hey, happy birthday.
It just seems like
anybody-
somebody he'd go see.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody have any idea how old John Senning is? I would say he's one of the younger people.
John Senning
Do we
today
think he is
is 36 years old.
36? Really?
Yeah.
I was debating on, is he in his 30s?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he? I don't know. That's why.
Does anybody know for sure before we start guessing?
I'm going to go he's 31 then. I'm going to go young 30. How old are you, Spanish?
37.
37. And Carmen, you're 33?
Correct.
I think he's 38.
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah.
Putting him in the grave.
Yeah.
What?
I'm kidding.
How old are you?
What? 29.
Does anybody know? Does anybody
I-
have any idea? Or can
I
you
do
look it up?
know. Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
knows?
so Gio says 38. I say 31.
35.
35 Spanish. What did you say, Mike?
36.
36. Pap, any idea?
37.
37. All right.
Ooh.
Carmen, what do we got?
One of you has hit the nail on the head.
That's me. 31.
He is 38.
Oh,
Gio.
my God.
Yes.
I got to tell you, John, looked pretty good. I would have put him at like 31.
You were almost as confident as you were about the weather.
I'm just trying. I try and make it happen.
Yeah,
It's like whenever
you
you're
manifest it.
whenever you're getting cards and you're like 10. Here we go. I need it. Oh no, it's a 3.
Yeah.
I'm 38
Well,
years old
happy
today.
38th birthday to John Senning.
Yeah.
The not so young guy on the stage.
No.
It
Carmen.
goes really quick. You go
I'm
from
pretty-
when I get in trouble, they'd write the stories about me, and they'd write, new guy or whatever, street guy or whatever, and then in like the next year, I went to veteran radio person. I'm
Yeah.
like, veteran? I was just a new guy last year.
Veteran
I was a
shock
kid.
jock.
Yeah.
Carmen, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I am the youngest person on
Yeah.
the station.
Yeah, right.
How
That
old
would
are
make
you?
sense.
33.
33. Nobody else.
You sure?
Think about it. Monica, JP,
Monica-
Roger.
No,
Sam,
you sure
Dizzy.
you're 33?
How old's
Yes,
Dizzy?
I know. Dizzy's 36.
Okay. He
What
looks like-
about Rockwelder? What's that kid's name?
Rockwell.
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 Yeah.
Stupid.
I don't know.
I don't know
Do we know how old he is?
I don't consider him on the station.
He's on Mo's show.
I know, but he's
You
only
can
on
tell
there
because
like
my voice went very high.
because is he on there every day?
I think he's
I
like
don't know.
one day a week.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
What about Will?
Will's older than me. I know that.
Yeah, Will's
Isn't
Because
Will
we've
like
done this-
52?
No.
deceivingly older than he looks. Because you look at Will and you go, he's probably in his 20s or something. Yeah, but I think he's,
Yeah.
what is he, late
It's like
30s?
54.
I think it will.
40?
No, I don't know.
Every time I look at Bob from Top Gun 2. I think it will.
yeah,
Oh,
100%.
man, yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking
Baby
at
on board.
So I'm looking at Rockwell's Facebook page. He changed his name on Facebook too. I'm looking at his Facebook page, and it says he started community college in 2007, and I graduated in 2009. So he's 35, 36-ish.
Yeah.
I would imagine, unless he graduated early.
Young Carmen on the bone.
Yeah.
Woo! Pew, 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 pew. Suck it, old guys.
I was
I
happy
mean,
for you for a
yeah.
little while.
It
Now
did-
you're just a jerk.
It didn't seem like it. I felt it coming. I felt mean spirited things.
I was saying
coming.
you must be the youngest one on the station.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
On the station, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he says it every time we go to commercial break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how about
No,
in the
no.
building, though?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
Scotty's 26.
Yeah, what about
Yeah,
Danielle?
Scotty.
No,
Danielle's older than me.
No, Danielle's 22.
No, Danielle's like 37.
No.
What's,
Yes.
how old Sam?
200 and no, I don't know.
I think me and Sam are the same age.
Oh.
Or she's
You got to go
maybe-
by months.
Yeah.
See who's.
Sam
Well-
is trying to get on the bone.
She is.
But I think she might be a year older than me, or we're the same age. I know that much.
I didn't hear Sam on the bone. Did you? You worked with her that
Yeah.
one day. How
for
was
2
that?
days. It's good.
Yeah.
Learned a lot about her. She's got a lot of there's a lot of
Like
stuff.
what? Like what?
There's a lot to unpack there.
Tell us some stuff.
Well, I found out that her boyfriend deals liquor. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Or her
Her
husband,
husband,
rather.
yeah.
Yeah, her husband deals liquor. Yeah, she's got a lot of weird. She was wondering about shaving her upper lip. There's a big controversy about that.
She should shave it.
Shave her whole face.
I told her to take tips from Carmen, especially if you want to come over here.
Ooh.
Can I point out
And-
that her husband works for a liquor company? He doesn't deal liquor.
No, yeah, he
Shiner.
does. He
deals
swims in it.
Yeah.
Slinging booze.
Sam graduated in 08, so she's 34. She's a year older than me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Carmen.
Oh,
Carmen. Carmen. Carmen.
There's got to be somebody better.
Suck it! I don't know. Like you guys are haters.
Nah, I just feel like there's somebody we're
I
missing.
just chanted for you. How am I a hater?
I'm talking to Mike. Mike is a hater.
True.
Yes.
True.
Mike is a hater. I'm the youngest. Leave it alone. Besides
Who's
Scotty.
the oldest? Is Mo or Spike or who's
Oh,
oldest?
Mo or Spike.
Roger.
Or Roger.
Roger, yeah.
Oh, how old's Roger?
76.
I
No,
knew it.
he's 56. We looked this up, and you guys were all shocked.
He's got to be older than 50.
Yeah.
Then Pap is the oldest.
Yes.
Oh,
man.
pap.
Gotta be good at something, baby.
I would have to imagine Roger is older than 56.
No,
Yeah.
we went over this, and you guys were shocked at how young he actually was, because
Dude.
you guys were guessing in the 60s.
We did this one time with Ann Kelly and Nick, what's his face that used to work at the Eagle?
Van Cleve?
Nick Van Cleve.
Yeah.
And I was sure that Ann Kelly was older than Nick Van Cleve. And I was so sure. I'm like, bring her in here. I want to ask her. And she was like, no, he's, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I
Not
miss
that
Nick. I like Nick. Nick
Yeah,
was
he
cool.
was cool.
No?
I mean, it was cool, but I don't miss him. I could live the rest of my life without seeing him.
When you brought him up, I was like, oh, yeah, I used to like Nick.
Yeah.
I miss
I
this
don't
guy.
dislike him.
I miss Dick Ring. I wish he'd come
Yeah.
back.
Dick Ring was great.
I
The
miss
only one
Slater.
yeah, Slater was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't miss John Moore at all.
No.
No, he was a douchebag. But see, I'm consistent. I said he was a douchebag when he was there. So I don't miss Kermit the Frog. What was his name?
Tim.
Tim.
Yeah.
I don't miss him. I like John Larson, but I don't miss him. Like if I saw John Larson out, I'd be like, hey, John. But I wouldn't,
I rarely spoke to John Larson, besides for that one time HR got involved.
Yeah.
And then the only other time I talked to him was one day I was randomly walking by and Joe was in his office. And they were both like, hey, come here, check this out. And I went in there and he had like a bottle of Johnny Walker and he poured us a couple drinks. I was like, all right.
I used to talk to John Larson. I talked to him more after he didn't work for the Bone.
Yeah, we didn't hate him anymore.
Yeah.
At that point.
After he was doing, we just chit chat about different stuff, and yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's like Slater. I liked a lot.
Yeah, Slater's great.
But I don't think there's any. anybody that's gone that I would say that I miss
Who would you take away to have Slater back?
on our station.
Yeah.
Ooh, so
How many?
So many people. I don't know because I don't know.
I know
That's
you're
true.
looking at me, but you don't have to say.
No. I mean, you're here. I don't want to disrupt that.
Thank you.
And I don't. And I'd love to. That rock face. Rock the
time.
bells.
Oh, okay. So I have Roger and JP's ages.
Okay.
I
They're
was-
not the same age, right?
No, they are not.
I'm gonna say that JP is like 51 or 52,
Nailed it.
and then Roger is 58.
I'm gonna say Roger is 59 and JP is 53.
Okay.
JP 54, Roger 58,
Is Monica older than both?
Oh.
Monica 63.
Yeah.
Monica's got to be close to my age.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
that wouldn't make her older.
I think,
No, I'm just saying, but she's got to be close to my age.
I
in
think
reality.
Spike is way old. I think Spike's
right?
pretty old.
Can I just say Monica looks 30 years younger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's baby face. It's crazy.
What do we got, Carmen?
So JP is 52.
Okay.
Close.
Roger is 62.
Oh.
I was wrong. Yeah.
You threw us
I
off.
mixed them.
Sandbagged us.
Yeah, I mixed them up.
All right.
So yeah, Roger is 62. So he's in the running for the oldest.
So JP and I are the same age.
No.
Yeah.
Well, how
You're-
old?
how old are you? You're about to be 55.
I'm going to be 53 in September.
Oh man,
Thanks, though.
Yeah.
that's a rough 52. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Oh, lose these over here. You're taking shots at you.
Well, listen,
Okay.
I'm allowed to get one back every once in a while.
I know. You got yours in already.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be 53 in September. So, and I think JP still has a birthday coming up this year. So we're the same age. Roger's the grandfather of the station.
No? Joe?
Joe.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Father
No,
time.
one really
I'm
knows
not
how old-
62.
How old are you?
75.
59.
You
You don't even know how old. He doesn't even know how old he is. Check
Well, it
his
changes
license.
every year, Carmen. It's hard to keep track.
You're going to be 60 this year then, huh?
All right, so Roger,
Are we having a party?
We have to.
We
We have
have
to.
party.
Roger right now in the lead at 64, but how old is
62.
62? How old is Mo?
Mo.
Oh, yeah, we didn't know. And we don't know
Mo's
Spike
as well.
either.
Mo's the same
And
age
Spike.
as me.
Mo and Spike. So Mo is the
Mo's
same as you. All
59.
right, so the 59, and then how old is Spike? I don't know how old Spike is.
I think Spike is in his 60s.
We'll never really get the real number from
No.
Spike. So,
Hold on. I know someone who knows it.
Oh, yeah.
Monica?
Yeah.
Yes.
but the jackhammer.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait a second. I don't know if does it say it on the newsletter thing.
Oh, for the birthdays?
Yeah,
They
'cause
don't
Spike-
say how old they
They
are.
don't say how old?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Why, does he have a birthday coming up?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
saw
he's
it this
gonna be
morning.
Older.
Hold on. I'm going to his Facebook page.
Yeah, you think he's going to have that on there?
Yeah.
All you're going to see is 45 on there,
You don't know.
meaning Trump.
Yeah.
He has no information on his page. So
That stinks.
I think Spike has a wife that nobody's ever seen.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spike's married.
Don't tell Monica.
Don't tell Monica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Monica knows. That's why.
I heard Mo one day saying how he'd known Spike for like 20 years and he's never met his wife ever. And Spike's been to his house. And
Yeah, but
stuff.
like Cliff never met Norm's wife.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know,
I don't. That's weird. She's like in the closet or something.
Well, I wouldn't tell anybody if I was married to Spike either.
But that does seem strange. I mean, like, we've all met Mo's wife.
Yeah.
You know?
His kids, like.
Mo's birthday is Spike's birthday is the 5th. So
Okay.
it's coming up.
Okay, so we don't have the exact ages, but Monica says Mo is in his 50s.
Yeah, we
and,
know that.
And Spike is in his 60s, but
Oh.
we don't have the exact ages.
Yeah, I knew he was older.
I'm going to say it's Spike's older than Roger.
Could be.
Ooh.
Could be.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I think so. If you look closely at the grays coming through his beard.
Grandpa on the mic.
Yep.
So are we having a retirement party for you this year, Joe?
Yeah.
60.
We gotta
Oh,
have
man.
a party.
Sure.
All right.
We're on break then, though. Never mind.
I know.
Joe,
It's all right. Yes, Michael.
you only have, by the state's observance, 5 more years till retirement.
Yeah.
Wow. How's that looking for you?
Meh. All right.
Bleak.
Nah, too bleak.
All right.
You've
Yeah.
definitely lived longer than you will live.
Yeah. I'm all right with that.
I don't believe so. I could see Joe living to be 120.
I got to tell you, I think retirement is going to be a smooth transition. He hasn't been doing any work for years.
Thank you, Galvin. I appreciate that.
Man, Joe's retirement should be so funny. Just him in a kimono walking around with a drink in his hand all the time.
Yeah.
Lighting
Joe, what are you
fireworks.
doing?
Lighting fireworks.
Yeah.
All right, it is time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
Stand by.
Yes.
Oh, what do you got?
I have a text. Spike is 63.
Oh, gonna be 64 then.
Yeah.
He's the
On the
oldest.
5th.
The person who texted me that was Spike.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Mike has your phone number?
Yeah. I think he
Interesting.
got it from Carmen.
Yes.
Spike is staring down the hall at 70.
63.
Wow.
So he's the oldest, right?
So Spike's the oldest.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
I'm
Happy
the
birthday.
youngest.
Yeah.
Can he still jackhammer at that age?
Oh, I'm
Sure.
sure.
Not jackhammer.
You're gonna give out
So-
that wet copy.
Carmen, Spike is 30 years older than you.
Yeah.
Wow.
The elder
You-
statesman.
Yeah, he's 30. You guys are 20 years older than me.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are going to be 53.
I'm
not.
I'm 19 years older
That's
than you.
no, because you're going to be 33 or 53 this year.
Gonna be.
That's
Yeah.
not-
So, if
So
one-
this year you will be 20 years older than me.
Oh, time's not real.
well, when that happens, you tell me if we still know each other.
You still work
okay,
here.
12 years, but yeah, this year it will change.
Moose texted me and said it hurts that I don't miss him.
Aw.
Sorry, it hurts.
Oh no.
I do miss Rob.
In all honesty, Moose, I did not even think about you.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man. You don't even know. There was a whole show before you guys
Yeah. It
that
was
only
weird.
Galvin saw a glimpse of.
So weird.
It was me, Brent, Moose, and then Dinah. And 2 of those people are dead now. That's crazy.
that is
right?
wild.
Dinah
Oh,
passed away.
whoa.
Brent passed
That is
away.
wild.
That is so weird to think about.
And somehow Moose survived.
Somehow
I know.
Moose lived through the whole thing.
Oh, man.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. Listen, back to school, it's here, right? You got orientation going on. You got the different stuff. Your kids need some new shoes for school. Stop at the Pelt Shoes. They got tax-free going on for 2 weeks this year. It's running through August 11th, so you have time to get into Pelt Shoes. They have 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. You can stop in and get the perfect fit because they have the 3D foot scan that's going to give you the exact measurement. And those kids, their feet grow fast, so they get shoes. Let's go. Get some more. Stop at the Pelts today and make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent you.
I went to one the other day and they were like, it's tax free. And I went, oh, I forgot about that. I didn't know that it applied to like everything.
Yeah,
that
all
was
the
good.
stuff. The United States and Russia completed their biggest prisoner swap in post-Soviet history on Thursday, with Moscow releasing journalist Evan Gershkovich and fellow American Paul Whelan in a multinational deal that set 24 people free. Gershkovich and Whelan arrived on American soil shortly after midnight for a joyful reunion with their families. The trade unfolded despite relations between Washington and Moscow being at their lowest point since the Cold War after Russian President Vladimir Putin's February 2022 invasion of Ukraine.
So my whole thing is great that especially since the journalist was free. I don't know. I think he was there for I don't know. He was sentenced to like 18 years or something, and then the other guy was there for a wedding. But that guy, I don't know. I mean, I assume that these guys have that they were falsely imprisoned. But I don't know. The other guy was a Marine and he had some ties and like I don't know. But anyway, I would never go visit now, just knowing that they could just pluck you from a wedding and be like spy, and then you're in jail, and then there's nothing you can do. But I also want to know, like, why wasn't this done last year, or is it such a coincidence that we have election in a couple of days? That, I mean, but it's so awful that they use real people as pawns in an election cycle.
Do you think this whole time they were wishing they played in the WNBA?
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. Is what I was going to say. Isn't the other military guy still there in Brittany Griner's home and very happy about it? At least I'll give Brittany Griner this. You know, we were all like, "Oh, this idiot," and blah blah blah. At least she's happy about it. She's happy about this. She's happy to be back in the U.S. She's playing for Team USA. Like, if she would have turned that down, we would have been like, "You son of a..."
She didn't stand for the national anthem.
Yeah, she's kneeling.
She's kneeling during the national anthem.
And at one game,
I did not know that.
and at one game, I'm pretty sure she refused to come out of the locker room for the national anthem.
Is she doing it right now for the
Yeah.
Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see anything about that.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That's why you're like, how could you?
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Well, I take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just ungrateful. I don't understand it. I don't understand what she's so mad about. It was her fault she got in trouble in the first place, and they managed to, as much as it sucked, they managed to get her out and get her back. I don't know. If they said to me, you're in here, I mean, at 53, Carmen just established that we're old. If they said to me 20 years of hard labor in
Russia?
I'd be like, all right, I'd just kill myself. At
Yeah,
that point.
for
There's
sure.
No way. And I'd have them kill me because the first day they bring me out, they're like, all right, break rocks. I go, break this.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm doing that.
Not a chance.
I'm out there with a pickaxe chopping away. There's no way.
I know it's going to be a while, but hopefully somebody puts into the Freedom of Information Act about the American prisoners that we got back. Because I would like to know, because I know some of these guys are military, like Army or Marines, and then they get recruited by the CIA.
Right.
So
That's
we would
why
never know.
we'd never know.
Until they'd use the Freedom of Information Act, so we could find out if they were in fact
But
working
Gerskovich
for.
wasn't. He was just a journalist.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his cover.
Yeah.
Weather forecasters on Thursday urged Tampa Bay residents, particularly those in flood-prone areas, to prepare for a potential tropical system expected to form in the Gulf of Mexico as early as this weekend, especially in Universal. The system could bring heavy rain to the Tampa Bay area by Sunday morning. Forecasters warn the storm is likely to strengthen and as it sloshes through warmer than average Gulf waters. Citing the threat of heavy rainfall, Governor Ron DeSantis on Thursday issued a state of emergency for 54 counties, including Pinellas, Pasco, Hillsborough, and Manatee. Meteorologist at the National Weather Service's office of Tampa Bay said Thursday there was an increasing confidence in rain thunderstorms for the region continuing into early next week.
So what does that mean for me? Am I going to get sloshed in
going to be rainy.
Orlando?
It's going to be rainy. You said you're going Sunday? Sunday.
No, I'm coming back Sunday.
You're coming back Sunday? So, I mean, it's Florida, so you have a chance of rain, and we'll see. And
It'll take me 18 hours to get home from Orlando.
I'll give you one of my ponchos.
Thank you.
We'll figure it out from there.
Can you have an umbrella in Disney? I don't recall ever seeing anybody with an umbrella.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Or do they sell them in there? Like, you can't bring your own in. You have to buy one with
Right.
ears on it, and it's $84. Yeah.
What an uncomfortable day to just be walking around wet. Ugh.
I don't mind it. The shoes is the worst. You got to if you wear
Well,
like open
right.
like flip flops or something, it's not bad.
Well, first off,
Well,
don't wear
Tevas-
flip flops to walk
Yeah.
around. Like, that's a novice.
You're right.
You're a rookie.
You're right. I'm
That's
sorry.
Bush League.
I don't
That's
even
Bush
know
League.
what I was saying.
But what you can do is just go to Walmart, and this is straight from my brother Tim. Go to Walmart, and they have the stuff that you can spray on your shoes that is water
Keep the water
repellent.
out,
yeah. And it really does work very well. It works surprisingly well. Yeah, just spray it all over your shoes, and that way you
I'm
got
going
dry
to be
shoes.
sitting here Monday and just chafed and uncomfortable.
With their starters watching from the sideline and street clothes, the Bears opened their preseason Thursday night with a 21-17 storm-shortened comeback win over the Texans in the Hall of Fame game. The Bears rallied from deficits of 10-0 and 17-7. The game was suspended with 3 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the third period due to severe weather, which included heavy rain and lightning that forced players and fans to clear Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. The postponement came about 35 minutes later.
Oh. Who's Tom Benson?
It's raining. It's raining. Too bad. We get out of here.
Team USA jumped from 7th to 2nd in the gold medal count yesterday,
USA.
snagging 7 medals. USA!
USA! USA!
It was very unorganized.
Yeah, Carmen's always late because of the delay. It's your fault, Carmen. You called us old.
You're not a patriot.
So they got 7 medals, 4 of them gold. Simone Biles became the first American gymnast to win the all-around twice. She's still crushing it. It's unbelievable.
She's unbelievable to watch.
And Katie Ledecky's 13th medal made her the most decorated U.S. female Olympian ever.
Well, that's great.
Did you see her swimming with chocolate milk on her head?
Yeah.
It's
insane.
unbelievable. So she balances
balances it?
a glass of chocolate milk on the back of her head and then swims, and you can see how smooth she is. You know how, like, whenever they hold a chicken and the head stays completely still? That's what it looks like. And the way she's swimming, she's barely kicking, and she's doing all arms.
That's so
and just
cool.
like her technique is so unbelievable how she swims. Like, we all swim and how much you really use in your arms, you're mostly just kicking in your arms. You're kind of just flailing. She's like pushing water back each one, and you're like, that's unbelievable.
You should get the drink, the chocolate milk at the end.
At the end, yeah. It's a recovery drink.
Nice.
It's nice. Put a little cherry in there. And then, of course, the big thing about the Olympics was yesterday, an Italian women's boxer gave up in 46 seconds in a fight with her Algerian opponent, who was actually disqualified from a tournament last year for failing gender eligibility tests. It has ignited a huge controversy over whether, quote, men belong in women's sports.
It's ridiculous.
So now the big thing that's coming out is they're saying that this person was born a female, that this is a female, but has so much testosterone in their system that they failed the test. So I don't know what to believe, because they're saying in Algeria, if it was a guy that transitioned, they would have killed it because they can't be,
Now they're saying it's all fake news because, like you said, they were saying it's she's got a female birth certificate. She's got a female passport. In Algeria, it's illegal to transition.
Right.
She's never on record identified as a man ever, and she has some testosterone deficiency.
Deficiency or surplus?
Well, surplus. Yeah, and she competed in Tokyo in 2020 and lost in the quarterfinals. And
Irish boxer.
Yeah, and she's got like 9 losses on her record, and she's been fighting since 2018.
Yeah.
So all the stuff was completely, people were just like taking the ball and just running with it.
Well, yes.
But you look at her.
Right. Well,
she's got a beard.
Right, and also you've never seen a falsified birth certificate. That's never been a problem before.
Well, I mean, the Olympics check all that. That's why she was qualified to fight in the Olympics.
But what was she expelled from? Something before
in the international, I forget whatever the exact
IBA, I think.
So that they just recently changed their rules about checking for gender with blood tests and measuring testosterone, which eliminated her from the contest that happened last year.
Because she just had too much testosterone, not because she was a
and so she
man.
failed the gender eligibility test.
Which was new in 2023.
Right, which is too much testosterone in there. But, yeah, they're saying, because it came out and said the chromosomes, she was born a male and this, that. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's going on. When you look at this person, looks very male.
The report that we got yesterday was that she was a transgendered woman to man. Man to woman.
Completely false.
Which is false now, and also would have been absurd if that was real.
Yeah.
Now, if she's a legit woman and she's beating the pants off of this woman in 46 seconds, she may be the greatest boxer ever to box in the Olympics.
Well, the thing is, the 46 seconds is the Italian boxer came out, got hit like twice in the face, and said that was the hardest I've ever been hit, even against men sparring and stuff. Yeah. So she was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to risk my health. And I think was under the assumption that this was a person that transitioned and stuff. So it was like, all right, I'm done.
You look up her record, and she's got 9 losses, including losing in the Tokyo Olympics.
Listen, you can look up a record, just don't look up her skirt.
Yeah. Hey. So people just take what they want and just put it out there for whatever, Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, there was a lot of news going around, including her being disqualified from the other one. So it wasn't more than just looking at her.
Because there's a Chinese boxer that is the same thing.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the deal is there.
It's
I'm going to need to see some vaginas.
The way misinformation spreads now it's crazy.
But think about it this way, Gio. What if the information that you got is misinformation? How do you know?
Because you can go, I went back, I did a 10-minute Google search and went through a dozen sources, like old articles from 2020 that she had fought in the Olympics, and like all these tests has just been in the recent, like a year. I went to like multiple sources and got all the information because I'm like, what the hell's really going on?
Yeah.
But all the information that was coming out was also coming from multiple sources. I'm just saying, like, it's hard nowadays to know what information is fact and which is just clickbait.
It's crazy that you had like Elon Musk and politicians and celebrity. Now Jake Paul, he was going. Logan Paul was going off on saying how this was a disgrace and coward. Now he's retracted all that. Said he did no research. He just heard that and tweeted it. Now you've got people who have huge audiences, huge followings, and they just literally make something up and just go with it. It's crazy. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we all thought the same thing because there was multiple articles about it, about that being a person that transitioned and stuff. And then it came out later yesterday, and I saw all that stuff too. Yeah, because there was two different female boxers, Irish boxers that beat her before. Yeah.
I mean, I'm 100% guilty of it as well because I was like, this
We're all doing it yesterday.
I'm like, this is insane. This is so wrong. And then come to find out it's all false.
But I'm still not 100% convinced. We don't know 100%, but that's what they're saying now.
But
so tomorrow it could be she's from an alien race.
I would agree that if she does have this testosterone issue,
balance,
then you probably should not be fighting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Unfortunately, it's what I read. It's some
because
rare
that's
disease.
It's a huge advantage.
Right.
And I mean, I understand that you can't help it. It may be a medical condition, but that still puts the other boxers at risk.
Yeah.
And it gives
unfair.
It's weird though. So,
right.
but it's unfair. But it also that's the big thing is putting them at risk because it's unfair that certain girls are born and they're 7 feet tall. That's pituitary, but you're not hurting anyone.
Right.
So are we going unfair? Or are we going because they can hurt them? That's the big thing.
So, and now you got to wonder what did the boxer that got beat and gave up, what was her motivation? Where nobody's looking into her. Yesterday she was the victim. Now maybe she just went in there and said, "Oh my gosh," and try and make some type of statement.
Or was she really getting hit?
Right.
hard as crap, and she was like, "I'm not gonna hurt myself."
You find out that this other woman's got multiple losses on her record, including getting losing in the last Olympics.
But here's the other thing too: is we all know, like especially any kind of competition, but especially for combat sports and stuff, it's a big mental game. So if you're the Italian boxer and you're being told this is a man that you're fighting,
that's true.
And they come out and they punch you, you go, this is terrible. I don't want to do this. Meanwhile, if you knew it was a female, you'd go, this is a tough bitch, but I'm going to, bear down and fight her.
Yeah.
Bottom line, see some vagina.
Yeah.
Need to see it.
Bottom line, see some bottoms. I have a hot or not for you guys.
All right.
And it is local. From Spring Hill, Florida, a Hernando County woman underwent surgery after deputies say she was stabbed by her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend on Wednesday night. According to the sheriff's office, Jeffrey Hildebrandt Jr. and his girlfriend, Sydney McKelvey, who is 22 years old, were hanging out at Hildebrandt's.
She's hot.
Well,
she's
not
the one in question?
She's the one that got stabbed.
Right, but she's hot, I could tell.
Okay. They were hanging out at Hildebrandt's Spring Hill home when his ex-girlfriend showed up unannounced. Hildebrandt told deputies that he believed his former love interest, Emily Morales, who is 19, wanted to create a conflict. So he went to tell his mommy, who was in another room. When Hildebrandt stepped away, deputies say McKelvey answered the door and invited Morales inside. That's when Morales pulled out a pocket knife and stabbed McKelvey in the chest.
Wow.
Deputies say Hildebrandt heard the commotion and ran back into the kitchen and found McKelvey suffering from the stab wound. Morales, who was still armed, ran away from the home trying to stab Hildebrandt as well.
No girl has ever loved me enough to stab somebody else.
Yeah.
I mean, a man that might stab you if you were trying to hurt me, but never to just walk in and be like, you stole my man. I'll stab you, ever.
McKelvey was taken to an area trauma center and was treated for her injuries. Deputies say that they found Morales at her Spring Hill home. After taking her into custody, deputies say that she admitted to going to Hildebrandt's home to confront her ex-boyfriend, but said she did not know that McKelvey was also inside. Morales went on to say that she tossed the knife on her way home. She was arrested and charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. So Emily Morales, she is 19 years old. She is from Spring Hill, Florida. She stabbed the girl in the chest. Mike Calta, hot or not?
100% hot.
You say
Emily,
hot.
19, Morales, with her own blade.
Yeah.
Hot.
Carrying.
Hot.
Gio, what do you got?
I have never seen a hot woman in Spring Hill, Florida.
Yeah.
Not hot.
Not hot.
Forgetting in the transition in the last years, all the Northerners moved there.
My brother lives up there. I go up there often.
By the way, I was told that this is right near where Love Tiger CVS is.
Oh, it sounded about right. Yeah.
It's Tiger Country.
I don't know if that changes anything. I should have gave you that information early.
It's Tiger Country.
Tiger
I'm gonna
Country.
stand by. That makes it even stronger.
Remind me, Tiger
Oh,
Country,
scared
after
out.
we do this story,
Yeah.
because I got something I forgot to tell you that's wild. So you say not hot.
No, I say hot.
You say hot. Gio says not hot. Spanish, what do you got?
I'm gonna go hot.
You're going to say hot.
Yeah,
Tiger
I'm
hot.
gonna go hot.
All
I
right.
mean, not tiger hot.
Carmen, what do you think?
Usually I would say Stabby McStabberson is hot, but this time because it's in Spring Hill, I'm saying not hot.
All right, we're split right down the middle.
Geographically biased.
Mike and Spanish are the same. They both say hot. Gio and Carmen say not hot. I will show you Spring Hill. Here we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. We're looking at.
Kind of hot.
She's hot.
Hot.
She's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot.
I mean, for the game, she's definitely hot.
She's a little bit Wednesday Addams, right?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the with the hair
Ortega,
braids, and
Ortega.
she's looking up.
Can you unhighlight it, Gal, and just click next to it?
What do you mean?
Just it's all highlighted, so it's blue.
Come on, Joe.
What is
This is not
what are
me.
you talking about?
Just click. It looks like it's yeah. See, okay, all right. No, it's not.
I think that's just the TV.
yeah, it's the TV. Yeah, I bet you Emily has some pretty hot Facebook pictures or Instagram pictures.
Yeah, because that's a mug shot, and she just got done stabbing, and you can tell she was crying and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure that her, Instagram looks a lot better than that. If somebody wants to check that out, do some
I'll take
research
I'll take
and stuff.
that victory right there.
Well, there you go, Carmen. I'm sorry, Spanish and Mike Calta both right. She is
All right.
hot, 19 years old, hot.
I can't understand. I'm watching Riley Gaines talk about the boxer over here that we were just talking about. I don't understand. She is standing in her kitchen next to the microwave.
Yeah.
Like there's no. I watched a guy yesterday do a thing for CNN, and he was behind him was like a window, and outside looked like they hadn't cleaned that window in a month. I'm like,
So-
you know you're going to be on TV.
Here's my thing: is that where she gets the best Wi-Fi? And if so, get a drop to put
No,
behind
I
you.
guarantee you it's because of the lighting. Because she's got
maybe
the
lighting.
kitchen lighting.
Yeah.
That's why she's standing there. But
Yeah, it
she's,
looks like she has another
she's got her
light.
microwave behind her.
I got to tell you,
Who cares?
fantastic hair.
Yeah, great
Right?
eyes too.
Yeah.
After
Oh,
the
it's true.
pandemic and everybody was zooming in from their house, nobody cares anymore.
Yeah.
It's like,
But the thing was, in the pandemic, we were in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
Now that we've learned that, like,
Ring lights
get
and-
something behind you. Get a. I mean, I
Not
understand-
everyone has a mansion with extra rooms that
You
you
don't-
can set
come
something
on.
up.
You don't need a mansion. You just need to put a white wall behind you.
Do you remember whenever I was on with you and Bobby for Kelton Kelly and
Yes.
Shane and I, and we were judging the
Yeah.
thing, whatever? In my thing, I just went into my kitchen table, closed the curtains behind me, and it looked
Not
like
perfect.
a
Yeah.
total normal drop.
you can even do it with AI. You don't even need to do it.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
When we were doing it, remember I was like, one day I was on Endor, the next day I was at
Yeah.
Mike's house.
Or
I was
just blur the background. You can blur it too.
changing everything.
It's so weird to me that it's just a dumb thing. I watched a guy the other day. I understand if you wrote a book and you want to have that book behind you. I get that. You're promoting it. But you don't need to put pictures of your grandkids up and everybody. We're not doing it for that. you know?
Riley Gaines has great 80s lead singer hair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Mike Tramp.
She's got to put some Funko Pops back there and stuff.
Oh,
Or
stop
something
it.
really.
Get
Get some
you're being a
wires. Get some wires up there.
Definitely some wires.
Do some stuff, whatever.
Lots of wires.
Have some soundboards that are falling off.
I hate you guys.
I have another hot or not for you guys. Another hot or not, and this one is from up in North Florida in the Panhandle, Okaloosa County, Florida. A Crestview woman, and if you're not familiar with Crestview,
Yeah.
Crestview is a lot like Plant City.
Okay.
Okay, so
Not
I'll give you that. A Crestview woman was charged with animal cruelty on Monday after taking her roommate's pet jumping spider and drowning it in ginger ale.
Okay.
I mean, she seems like, I don't know. I like her.
43-year-old Elena Rasmussen texted her roommate and admitted to drowning the jumping spider after the roommate said she could not find her pet spider in its cage. Rasmussen took the $70 spider while Marrero, her roommate, was away from their shared home. Rasmussen was was released from the Okaloosa County Jail on Monday. So she is 43 years old. Elena Rasmussen, she drowned a spider in ginger ale, and she had a roommate that had a pet spider. And so that's the situation there. Mike Calta, hot or not?
I'm going to say in the plant city of Okaloosa, 40-something years old with a jumping spider roommate, not hot.
Not hot.
Not hot.
All right, Gio, what do you got?
I think she's a diamond in the rough. She killed the spider. I'm not mad at her. I don't think that's a real pet. Hot.
Hot. Killing
That's what
spiders. All
bird
right,
guy.
Spanish, what do you got?
She had to take the spider
Yeah,
and
but-
put it in her drink, which is ginger ale.
But if it was like a hamster or a cat, then it would be not hot. But spider.
I'm just going to point out, and I'm just throwing this out there, throwing out some stuff. Ginger ale, sophisticated drink.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also, you can get it real cheap at like Walmart.
Okay.
I mean,
So
Jameson.
you say hot.
not
It's a
hot.
mixer.
Oh, you said diamond in the rough.
Oh yeah, I did.
Mike
Sorry.
says not hot. Gio says hot. Spanish,
Spider killers are hot.
you say hot as well.
yeah.
Carmen, what do you think?
43 with a roommate. She's a dog, man.
Oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, she can't find anybody.
Dog face pony soldier.
A roommate with a jumping spider.
Yeah.
Can I change?
No, too late.
No. You can't change now. All right. So Mike says
Not
not hot. Gio says hot. Spanish said hot, and Carmen says not hot. Boom! There you go. Rasmussen.
Told you.
Yeah, that's not hot.
Rasmussen.
That is not hot.
Yeah, 43 the roommate. That was dead giveaway.
Yeah, and the roommate has a pet spider.
Yeah.
I'll put it in ginger ale.
Yeah,
I'll
it's all
sick of
weird.
seeing it jump around the tank.
It was so fizzy and fuzzy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I killed it.
How about
I
this?
used to have a roommate who had a scorpion.
Yeah. Oof.
It was interesting because it was in an open tank. It was like an octagon shaped tank, and it had some rocks at the bottom and nothing else, like a little water bowl, and it was just a scorpion. And I mean, it looked kind of cool to have, but it wasn't like something you could play with.
Right.
And,
like that
it was just more
scorpion's
like
life
for
was
show.
just terrible.
Yeah, and I mean, he just had that little bowl running around. in circles.
Yeah, and never take them out and play with them or
No,
do anything.
no.
By the way, there was a story of a guy who got bit by a rattlesnake because he was trying to help the rattlesnake.
Can't be mad at the rattlesnake.
all right.
And it's a rattlesnake. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like the scorpion and the frog, the story, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a scorpion.
Yeah.
Joe knows.
I don't know
Drown
that
the frog.
story.
You don't know the story?
Oh, it's
No.
a great
I
story.
don't think I know it either. I was trying to recall it.
It's a frog and a scorpion. They're going to
Trying to-
drown. And the scorpion's like, if you get me over to the other side, I'll be able to help us, whatever. And the frog goes, well, if you get on me, you're going to stab me. You're a scorpion. And the scorpion's like, no, I won't. Just get me over
We'll
to the other
both die
side.
if I do that.
Yeah, so then he goes over and halfway through, the scorpion stabs the frog. And the frog goes, why would you do that? And he goes, I'm a scorpion.
What do you want? Yeah, what do you want from me?
Yeah, that's what
I didn't
happens.
expect more than this.
Oh my God, that's an awful story.
Listen to this. This is not cool. Ford is patenting a system that would automatically report speeding vehicles to the police.
Yep.
I don't
Not
like
the
that. I don't like that at all.
Not the Ford vehicle itself. So not if you're driving the Ford and you're speeding, but they'd use their onboard cameras to snitch on other drivers.
I still don't like that.
That's the future. That's going
That's
to happen.
rude.
yeah.
That's not cool
But
at
you
all.
know
Can you
what?
turn it off?
That's going to happen when they make the speed limit 80. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's fine. Nobody really drives the speed limit unless
Speed
you're on.
limit's already 80.
Yeah, but if I'm driving on a road where I know that there's kids in school and all, like when I go pick
You
up
go
my
80.
kids from school, I go 35, and I also know that there's cops over there. But I don't want to be responsible for hurting a child, so I take my time and I go through those streets. But when I'm on the veterans, I'm doing 80 in the veterans. I mean, everybody else. If I start to slow down to 65,
Yeah,
people
flow
are
of
whipping
traffic,
past
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
I think the government they'll make some deal with the car companies, and next thing you know, it's
Well,
in
they're
every
make-
single car.
They're making those kill switches.
Yeah.
That they can
It'll be
shut
on
your
every electric car.
right. They'll just shut
After
your
next
car
year,
off.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I it's always weird because I always like to look up what is happening with our laws when stuff like this Olympics thing,
Yeah.
with the athletes happens, and everyone's talking about this.
Right, what's the-
Meanwhile, they're voting away our rights and allowing people to snitch on us through their can. It's just nuts.
Hey, be mad at this so we can go do this.
Look over here. Look over here. Look
Yeah.
here. Boom.
Yeah.
Left hook.
I don't like it.
The big science stories this week include that there is a new microbial life on Venus. A common brain parasite in cat poop could be trained to treat Alzheimer's. And they found a study that they say chimps might be able to talk.
Chimps can talk.
Oh yeah.
Well, have you seen the guys that created the sign language thing that speaks for them? It was like two college kids actually created gloves that sign language. When you say sign language words, it speaks out loud.
So you want to hear a crazy thing? You know how all these different gorillas and all these different primates can learn sign language and do all this stuff? In the entire time they've been teaching all of these primates sign language, they've been able to talk and do all this stuff. Not one has ever asked a question.
Whoa.
Isn't that weird? They've never asked
Yeah,
a
but that's a
question.
different sort of. That's a different.
Right,
brain.
they don't
But it's-
teach them.
But it's a different part of the brain.
Yeah.
Like, they
Different part
can
of the
learn
brain,
how
yeah.
to do it and mimic and do the different stuff.
No critical thinking.
Never to ask, why am I in a cage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I a pet? Like, you know,
Caesar.
By the way, none of you reminded me about tigers, what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah.
From the creators of Tiger King comes a new series that's coming on all about monkeys and people having pet monkeys.
Oh, boy.
And it's like Monkey Lady or something. And it's this lady who looks like she's from Hollywood and has plastic surgery and big fake boobs and dyed hair and stuff. And she has a chimp that she keeps at home. You'll have to kill me if you're going to try and take my chimp and all this stuff. Yeah. And then it cuts to, it's eating her face and all that stuff and all the different people. And then it has this kid that's wearing like a winter hat and he's talking. He's like just sitting in the room and he's like, she loves that chimp more than anything. She loves that chimp so much, blah, blah, blah. She loves it more than me, and I'm her own son. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be bananas.
Well, I lived in a real residential area in Miami Lakes, and I had a dog, and my dog loved to run. I never had to walk it with a leash, but God forbid it saw another dog, it went crazy, and they wanted to run together and play together. The only time the dog ever would run away is if it saw another animal. So I came home, and I couldn't find the dog one day. And I know that it's going to be right in the neighborhood. So I start walking around trying to find it. And I'm calling it, and all of a sudden I hear him barking. And I go up to this house, and I knock on the door, and I go, I think my dog got into your yard. And the guy's like, all right, I'll go back and open the gate. So he opens the gate with my dog, and in the background, he's got cages, and he's got giant chimps in the cage. Like three doors down from where we lived, in the middle of a residential area, he's got these giant chimps in cages, and he was kind of like sheltering it so I couldn't see. And I thought, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
What is this guy doing over here with all the chimps? And why are they outside in the cage sleeping like Geo?
By the way, there is the lady. Doesn't she look crazy?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy as all get out. So the name of the documentary is Chimp Crazy.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be crazy.
Oh, HBO?
Yeah, it's HBO. So, and look at her.
Oh,
she looks like a lunatic. Like, she looks like she was definitely good looking at some point. But now
Until she got a chimp.
Right, but now she's old and super leathery and like fake hair and everything. And look at her doing monkey noises to him and keeps him in a cage in her house. And
I want a monkey so bad.
And she literally says, she goes, the great thing about chimpanzees is you can dress them up and then you can make them become you.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I was like, what? You know she's banging. She's banging that chimp. So, and then it had Alan Cummings in there. I guess they used either her chimp or one of the chimps on a movie, and then it disappeared.
Oh.
And they're trying to get it back, and the whole thing. Yeah, so look at that. It looks like it's going to be wild for sure.
That'll be good.
Chimp crazy. I'm looking forward to it. Today is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
Oh,
Yeah. Like the ice cream sandwich?
Yes.
Do you like anything in there or just the regular vanilla?
Just old school.
Yeah? They do
Like
the
what,
chocolate chip?
Mm-hmm.
They have the, what are they, is it Fat Daddy, I think, has an ice cream sandwich. It's like one of the big fat ones like that.
I'm a Chipwich fan. I like it between the two
Yeah.
cookies.
Yeah.
Like the Toll House ones.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
Sure.
I like a little Choco Taco.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Get it.
baby.
I know what's up.
Demi Moore wants to help destigmatize farting. Oh, Demi. She posted a video on Instagram where she's reading a book, a digestive health company called An Adult's Guide to Farts to her 3 daughters. Listen, I'm letting you know right now, I don't care if you're the hottest woman in the world, don't fart. It's gross.
It is gross.
It's gross. Listen, I know, I get it. You have to. You're eating broccoli, whatever. Leave the house. Drive down the street.
Oh, my God.
Leave the house.
You
Carmen,
guys are awful.
Book a flight.
do you think I fart in front of my wife?
Yes.
I don't.
No, I don't either.
I don't.
I did.
Yeah, Mike doesn't fart in front of my wife ever.
No, never. I did fart in front of my
Nice
wife.
of him.
Like if I think I can get away with it, or to be silent, I'll
Right.
do it.
Yeah.
And then the other day I was sitting in the chair and I thought I was gonna be silent, and it was like thunder. And she looked at me and I go, "It was thunder." And she goes, "You're gross." I go, "I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it."
Yeah, but
So
no,
you have farted in front of your wife.
Yeah, but not really
not
like
celebrating
on purpose. Yeah.
it. Not celebrating. Like girls that go
Spanish?
what?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
He's celebrating. He's like, listen to this one.
Nah, not recently.
You used to tell us one of the girls that you dated used to fart.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
having to fart.
Like
We would-
proud of it.
You know,
Yeah.
we both were.
yeah, that's not
gross.
For
Like,
me,
hey-
in my opinion, that's awful.
I have never heard my wife fart. She's never going to do it. She never wants to talk about it. Yeah, it's
There-
perfect.
I saw a thing that said couples that are comfortable farting around each other are actually more happy
Nah.
No.
with one another.
No.
It was a study, just saying.
Yeah, I
you're
disagree.
not happy. You talk about killing your wife all the time. So what
no,
are you
no, no,
talking
no.
about?
Wow, let me rephrase that because I don't think you're. Let me fix it for you. I am very happily married. I love my wife. If she
Just want
ever
to kill her.
No, if she ever wanted to leave me and we're ever going to get divorced, it would be easier to kill her than it would be to give her half of my stuff. That's it. So I hope we stay married forever. But if she ever wanted to get a divorce, I'd have to take her hiking. I hope I made that clear to everybody.
If she started to fart on a regular basis, then that's a deal
That might
breaker.
change things.
Yeah.
That might change. I've never walked into the bathroom after she stunk it up. I've never, like, she'll go to the other side of the house. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll go in the closest bathroom. She'll walk all the way in. To get from the living room to my bathroom off the master bedroom is like going to Get Smart. You have to walk through double doors.
Yeah.
You have to slide a door behind you. You have to slide a door behind
That's
that.
a good woman.
Yeah, she's going to the vault.
Good woman.
Poop.
All right.
Yeah. Because sometimes my wife will burp, and I go, "You're a lady."
Yeah. My wife does burp every once in a while.
Lady.
But then she says it like it was an accident. Oh, I'm like, I didn't. Come on, you knew. But that's okay. I'll take that all day. Meanwhile, I farted 3 times since we started talking about this story. It worked around.
You gotta let it out.
We were talking about women that can't compete or shouldn't be competing in the Olympics. Here's another one, Jamie Lee Curtis. Did you know that?
I know.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
She can because she's a hermaphrodite.
Apologized for saying that Marvel Cinematic Universe is in a bad phase. She says that the comment was stupid and she'll do better.
What does she know?
Who cares?
Well, what does she know about?
I bet they're trying to hire her for or something.
No,
Or she didn't get a role. And so she's mad.
the nerds probably came after her, and that's why she's got to try and
But what is she? I mean, is she a big Marvel fan? And she's just like,
That brings up a good point because I was thinking about this yesterday. Is who cares about people's opinions? Like you've talked about before, what celebrity is making you vote for somebody or doing something like Frank Caliendo said the other day. It doesn't make any
he said,
sense.
if you're listening to me to figure out who to vote.
Right.
But they have all these reaction videos, where they'll do the different reactions. What do I care about a person's reaction that is 40 years old and has never heard Master of Puppets until now?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay, so you're just an awful person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care.
I think the idea there is you're surprised by some of them that do like it. Like they play Black Dudes, Metallica, and
I just don't believe
this is pretty cool.
I just don't believe it.
Well, yeah, that may not be true. Yeah.
It's all clout chasing, the kids say.
Yeah. They're just trying to get the clicks. But like George Clooney has been very involved in politics. He just also happens to be famous. So when he talks, I give him a little bit more credit because he's not a guy who's just like, I'm a celebrity. Let me tell you, he's been involved.
Also his wife is involved in politics.
Sure. So I don't have to agree with what he says, but if he wants to talk, I know it's coming from a place where at least he believes what he's saying. And I go, oh, okay, cool. I don't agree with him, but I don't like nobody's going to make me go, well, George Clooney says so. Somebody brought up a good point in this show. They were talking about we were talking about the Kamala Harris threesome. Or foursome with her and Montel Jordan or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a lot of things dispelling that online, saying that wasn't true. And some guy was like, you're saying these things to a lot of people. You have to be responsible and do more research and blah, blah, blah. We've said this a million times. We're reading the headlines of the news and we're giving you the headlines and we're talking about it most of the time for the first time. Don't listen to us. We're not telling you who to vote for. I am not even 100% sure I'm voting for yet. I'm telling you which way I'm leaning. I'm telling you what I like and what I don't like. And by the time the voting comes, I may have an entirely different view than I do now. So we're not trying to convince you guys. This isn't a political show.
Right.
We're just talking about things that are topical.
And if a story interests you, go and do some research and find out what you can find out and see what you know.
And feel free to call us because I give out the phone lines coming back from every break. If you got something that you want to dispute or say, hey, I just want to tell you guys are right on about this or wrong about this, we're happy to take your phone calls.
You could have called us yesterday and said that lady doesn't have a wiener.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, just like the boxer. Like yesterday, we were all, oh, that's a man, that's a man, that's a man. And then Gio went and did his research and then, educated all of us about the actual situation and what really was going on with it.
I think Gio just looked for her wiener.
Yeah.
Gio was like, let me take a little peek at this.
When you zoom in, there's a little bit of a bulge.
Wait a minute.
Carmen's nipple was showing.
Yeah.
Kevin, you're on the Kevin, very loud. You're on the Mike Calta Show.
Sorry about that. So went to a poker tournament yesterday, and that whole boxing thing got brought up. And Gio was right. We did the research and all that, and I was kind of like how Carmen was. But then someone brought up a good point because sometimes you can't help deformities. Well, Michael Phelps, they said literally had the perfect swimming body because his arms were gigantically long. and he dominated the sport. I mean, it's, there's just people are born the way they are. So that's, we started changing our view a little bit about that woman.
Well, that's the thing we talked about is because it's combat sport makes it different.
Yeah.
You're hurting someone. Because I said just same with women that happen to be born that are 6'10". That's not a deformity, but it's just
it's an advantage.
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage.
Yeah.
But once you get into combat sports, then if you're hurting someone, like a swimmer's not hurting anyone, a basketball player's not necessarily hurting anyone.
But you're looking for an advantage, like a bigger. Thanks for the call, Kevin. A bigger woman fighting a smaller woman makes her just like the Michael Phelps thing. She was born with certain attributes that make her more dominant,
and that's why you have weight classes and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So she shouldn't be penalized for that. But if she has an unfair advantage that this woman had no chance of having, no chance of getting it, no chance of getting the testosterone or whatever it is, then it's unfair.
Yeah, and if you're checking for levels and they don't pass that, then you got to say, all right, well, sorry. Just like Joe said, no.
Yeah.
Bottom line, show me the vagina.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I said.
Garbage has canceled their remaining tour dates for 2024 because Shirley Manson suffered some kind of injury that requires surgery and rehab. So if you're excited about going to see Garbage,
I was not
going to be out there anymore. The state of Arkansas just made it official that they're adding a statue of Johnny Cash to their National Statutory Hall of Fame. That's a weird name for every state gets 2 busts for their most notable residents. Johnny was born in Kingsland, Arkansas.
That can't be the right word.
Statutory.
Is it statuary?
Yeah.
Oh, statuary. Yeah, you're right. I was reading it wrong. Yeah. I was like, that seems weird because it's wrong. So Florida, who do we give the bus to?
Well, but Johnny Cash wasn't from Arkansas, was he?
He was born in Kingsland, Arkansas.
So who do we give the bus to?
Yeah. I guess they would have to be born here, though. Well,
in Tampa or Florida?
Florida.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty would be great.
Leonard Skinner.
Mm-hmm. Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah.
Not born in Florida. Yeah.
Who from Leonard Skinner, though? The entire band?
The entire band.
It's got to be Van Zandt, though.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
No, you do a bust of a plane in flames.
Yeah.
Oh.
Burt Reynolds, was he born here or did he just live here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he was born here.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know you want to say it.
Brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Not born here, though, right?
I believe he was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Well, that's California.
No, I think that was part of the
gimmick?
The lore, yeah.
Oh. All
I think
right.
he was born here in Tampa.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Say your prayers.
Your vitamins.
Let's see. Born in Georgia. Augusta, Georgia.
Oh, Stolen Valor.
And he's out.
Stolen Valor.
And just like that, he's out.
Let's see.
like
Burt
it.
Reynolds. Burt Reynolds was born in Michigan.
Out.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Out.
Died in Florida. Born in
Yeah.
Michigan.
No. Oh, man. The great Constantino Martinez.
Famous people born in Florida.
Miles Teller. Or didn't he graduate?
Yeah, okay.
Way too early.
But he has to be dressed as Goose.
All right, I'm in.
Oh,
Or Hal Ruddy.
Yeah.
I'm good with that, too.
Yeah.
Born in Florida. Will Smith, Sidney Poitier, Jim Morrison,
Oh, Jim Morrison, yeah.
Got to be more.
Ariana Grande.
By the way,
Ray Charles.
I have a autographed Miles Teller, Hal Ruddy, the offer photo. Does anybody know where that is? Is it hung somewhere?
It's out there.
Check Joe's eBay.
Is it?
I think so.
Where?
Oh,
Check
let me look
eBay.
it up. I'm going to look it up right now.
It's-
Okay.
I think it was by the TV.
I don't know where it went.
They were sitting. There was 2 of them sitting. on
Those are the
first
Goose
step.
ones.
Okay, then
Joe knows.
I don't know.
It's the offer one.
The offer one.
I know it's out there. I've seen it.
Oh, boy.
I'll go look for it.
Joe sold it.
Joe's eBay. Finally, in news,
Yes.
I have some new music for you guys.
Can we take a break and come back to it?
We can take a break
Okay.
and come back to it. I will tell you that it is an artist that we've had on before for new music.
Oh.
They've got more new music. How you like that?
I do like
So we'll take a break, come back with new music.
Everybody loves new music, Galvin.
Yes.
We'll take a quick break, come back, and get right into that next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Before we get to new music, Galvin,
Yeah.
James is on hold.
All right.
James has a joke that he thinks you'll get a kick out of.
That I will.
All of us.
I mean, we all love jokes.
Yeah, but what are the chances we're going to get a kick out of this?
I'm going to go right between slim and none.
Jim, you're really rolling the dice hard on this one.
All right, guys.
First of all, how old are
this
you?
morning,
I'm 33.
All right, you're in the ring. You're in the wheelhouse. Our guy this morning. What happened?
It's just a bad dad joke. Okay, so I was heading out for work this morning. My daughter comes running out. She's 11 years old. She goes, Dad, what's the name of a man that has one rubber toe? Can you guys guess?
What's the name of a man who has one rubber toe? I do not know the answer to this.
Roberto.
Whoa, you got Mike.
That was pretty good.
You got Mike.
That was pretty good.
You got me. I like
Come
that.
on.
I like that. I like that.
That had me rolling on the way to work today. I was like, no way. That is good. So now I got to get one for her later
Oh,
on.
I got one for you. Did you hear about the Italian chef?
No.
He passed away.
That's right up my alley, man.
There you go. We got them all. Thank you, sir. You won with that one. That was good.
By the way, Zombie Scott put up a thing the other day. It was, I guess we were talking about meatloaf, and then you would be called lasagna instead of meatloaf. And what's his name? Did a Photoshop. Matt, yeah, sorry. Matt did a Photoshop, and it said lasagna, and it had you dressed like meatloaf and the girl and doing this, whatever. And it said something, whatever, but they changed it to impastas of rock.
I like that.
Yeah.
So, damn it, there was something else I was going to tell you. You made me think of something. Oh, Scott.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's the same Scott, but it seems like it would make sense. But the other day, I went to eBay for the first time. When's the last time you guys went to eBay?
It is Scott. Scott
It
has
is,
a lot
right?
of stuff that because remember, he went to Medicine Man and got a lot of his like old concert tickets and different stuff that he
I
puts
don't
up on
care,
eBay.
but Scott is selling everything Calta Show related on there, from a Pipple toddler set list to bumper stickers to. I mean, he had an old Outlaw 92.5 sticker.
I was going to say he has a lot of those old like bumper stickers and different stuff that he puts up there. Yeah, because I told him, I go, I'm positive that I have a bunch of concert tickets somewhere. I just have not found them. I was like, you can have them, but.
That's interesting. I saw that. I was like, who has all these? And I'm like, oh, that's got to be Scott's.
Yeah.
I used to save all my concert tickets, and now it's like not a thing anymore.
But you know what I do with them
anymore?
Yeah.
You know what I used to do with them? I used to take them and put them in the back of a CD case.
Yeah.
So because you could pop that CD case out, and I'd put it back in. So that's why I can't throw away a lot of my CDs, because I have a lot of autographs in there.
Yeah.
I'll throw away my Winger 17 CD and have Kip Winger's autograph get thrown out. I
Well,
still love
speaking of
Winger.
all this great music and concerts
Yes.
and all that type of stuff, I have some new music for you guys. This is an artist that we have played before for new music on the show. So I'm going to have Carmen play it. Whenever you guys think you know it, just go ahead and holler out your guess. Here we go. New music on the Mike Calta Show. Hit it.
I know. All right, that's enough. Thank you.
You have such hits on there. By the way, it's called Ill-Timed is the Roland Mizell album. That was the first track, Marionette. Then you have Better Way, The Last Time, Project 2, Walk Away, 25 Hours. So it looks like there's at least 6 songs on there.
I'd like to hear a little bit of project number 2. Do you have that, Carmen?
I can look for it.
That is track 4. It's on, if you look to the right of where the Marionette
Gotcha.
is. Yeah,
Project
right
2.
there. Yep.
Okay.
I don't know if he swears in any of these.
Maybe project 2 is the F word. We'll find out the hard way.
Hold on, we got the commercial.
All right.
Okay.
You say Butterbug.
Roland's getting spots, getting endorsements on his music.
Billy Thorpe, Children of the Sun. Carmen, can you break it down a little bit?
Yeah.
If there's ever been an artist that needs to be added to Loserville.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
100%.
Right?
Holy yes.
By the way, first line out of the gate for Project 2. Never was a time where I didn't rock and roll.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
All right.
Hey, I got to tell everybody, for you people who are probably like wondering what's going on, Roland used to work here at the radio station. He was a real unassuming guy who did traffic, and then we found out he was also rocking. And Joe was a big fan.
I was.
And Joe brought his
Gio.
music to
Yeah.
us. Gio is a big fan,
Huge
yeah.
fan.
And he's performed live on the show before.
Yeah.
I
He
brought
tried
him
to
in
get a
here.
spot on Ian Beckel's
Yep.
show that he had that we played on. And
If we ever do a live gig, I'd love for Roland to come in and perform.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
He should open.
We should bring him on the cruise.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's like
Rolling on the seas.
Oh, Rolling on the high
Wow.
seas. By the way, the Calta Cruise has Bobby Kelly coming.
Yeah.
And I want to call Paul Verzi and invite him too.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm looking for guys who are good hangs, you know, and obviously we all like Bobby. Bobby's part of the family. But Paul Verzi is he's one of those guys where if you don't know him, you'll love him. He's a very funny comedian, but he's also just a good hang. And him and Bobby do a podcast called Bone to Pick together.
Yeah.
And they'll do that podcast live on the air. And there could be some good bones to pick.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I saw where they're doing a lot of going out on the street now and having people with bones to pick and different stuff.
Yeah. People send in their bone to pick and be like, Spanish, my bone to pick with you is I don't like your salt and pepper mustache.
All right. Yeah.
But it's just things to complain about.
He said salt and pepper, not ashtray.
I know.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to
that's
say
huge.
anything.
Yeah.
Step up.
Wow.
It looks a little. You've been a lot better lately.
Thank you.
Salt and
Your
pepper
mustache.
got a mustache on my face.
Never did it ever belong in that place. Yeah, so I gotta ask Verzi if he wants to go and if he's even available. But I would like to take Verzi with us. So that means you should have 2 comics going and maybe more entertainment. You don't know.
yeah.
I haven't told anybody yet. You don't know what's going on.
Rolling myself.
I mean, Rolling on the High Seas was a great name. For it.
Yes.
Now we
My
heard
bone to pick is Rollins here.
we heard Marionette, and you picked a beautiful one with Project 2. Do you mind if I pick another one?
no, I mean, what could that hurt?
I would love to hear the last time, Carmen.
That's the one I was going to say.
yeah, the last time. Yeah, if we could hear that, I would.
Wouldn't it be great if it was like the last time I worked at the Bone, this guy and he just started tearing people apart?
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Here is the last time.
Piano?
Billie Eilish.
Wow.
It's making me nervous.
You can't put him in a box.
I only play the Rolling when I need a favor.
Wow.
That's great.
Listen,
Yeah.
the guy's got a lot
Love
inside
it.
him. Got a lot inside him.
Can we please have one more?
I got
Carmen, you pick one. You pick one.
All right. This is. Hold on. 5 seconds.
Will you send me this link so I can put it on our
Absolutely.
Facebook page so everybody can enjoy Rolling over the weekend?
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the best one.
Oh.
This is. You know how there's usually 24 hours in a day?
Yeah.
This is 25
Oh!
hours.
What are you going to do with that extra hour?
Oh my God! It's not even
About to-
leap year.
About to find
25.
out.
It's a little different.
Country.
When the sun came up, so I drive all night.
I'm gonna say this.
As fast as I can.
I'll put up my Roland Mizell against any of your jobs that has a guy who plays guitar and sings his own songs. Damn right. Where is he now? What is he doing?
He's here.
Oh, is he?
Oh, he is.
I
Oh,
have
easy what we say.
listen. I have seen him at my local Winn-Dixie.
What?
Oh.
Yes.
Were people following him around for autographs?
By the way, that sounds right. That he would be.
Winn-Dixie.
Yeah.
It's the beef people.
Yes, I've seen him there. I've seen him with a lady.
Oh, Mrs. Mizell.
Well, don't
And-
put his business out there, Carmen. You never
Yeah,
know.
what if he was cheating on his wife and Winn-Dixie?
I imagine he's got
It could be his wife.
I'm
or
kidding.
Yeah.
he has an acoustic guitar on his back at all times.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
He carries it with him.
You don't even see it. It just
Yeah,
pops out when
yeah,
he needs it.
hair and a ponytail.
Yep.
His
Roland,
hair.
what have you been up to? I've been shopping with my wife.
It's very long.
Yeah.
It's like almost to his butt long.
Oh, wow.
Hot.
The last time I saw him, it's been like almost like 6 months or so since I've seen him.
Did you say hi or did you just kind of?
I will tell you
I
this.
saw him
was-
from afar.
Remember, I think I told you guys this was years ago. I was running and I see a guy walking his dog and I'm running towards him and I go, "That looks like Roland." It was Roland.
Really?
Yeah, just out in the middle. I go, "What are you doing over here?"
Whose dog did you steal?
Yeah, what is going on?
No, he's allowed to have a dog.
Rolling
But it
on
was
the
just weird that I would run into him randomly.
Yeah, he's following you.
Maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, there you go, man. New music.
good.
I knew you guys would
Thank
be
you for
excited
bringing
about
that
that.
to
Oh,
us.
yeah.
What a treat to go into the weekend.
Yeah, right?
You get something to get down to.
Jam all weekend to that.
Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning. I hear your show mention Miles Teller a lot.
Yeah.
So, 18 years ago, I was dating a lady, and her daughter studied theater and dance, and she actually did a short story or a short movie with Miles Teller before he was famous, I guess.
Yeah,
And it's easy. It's easy to pull up on YouTube. It's called A Very Specific Recipe.
okay, we'll check it out. He's from the area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was local. It was either filmed in Tampa or Miami because she was Cuban.
Oh, All right, we'll check it out. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I love him. I think he's been great in everything, even the bad movies like Fantastic Four. He was good in.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
He's a good actor, but I really started digging him in the Offer, and then of course in Top Gun 2, he was just perfect for
I
it.
think Whiplash. He's great.
Whiplash,
He's great in Whiplash. I forgot about that too.
He was great in that sci-fi movie he did with Chris Hemsworth on Netflix. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Did
Like
not
the
see
Spider
that.
or something.
Yeah,
It was good.
Yep.
My thing is like in Whiplash, I'm like, oh, he's a kid from Whiplash.
Yeah.
But then in Top Gun, he was like, oh, that's Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Like you kind of know who he is then. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I wanted to ask Gio a question. Great
Gio.
show, by the way.
This guy's got a question for you, Gio. Are you taking questions?
I'm not taking questions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
No, go ahead.
Hang on. Come on. You guys are confusing me. I'm hearing all this stuff about this boxer, and I heard you guys talking about testosterone levels. I thought the situation was she had XY chromosomes.
Right.
And because of that, she's male. Help me out.
So that was information that was put out there, but
Yeah.
apparently that's not true. They're saying now.
Well, I read that the testosterone is what gives her the XY chromosome.
Well, that's
But she
Well,
does.
then-
impossible.
But she does.
No, the
she's-
chromosome is there. That's what
Right.
you're born with.
Yeah, that's
So
impossible.
that means she would be a man.
according to this, not what I read. Like she does not have a wiener.
Oh, man.
right, but
She was not.
the chromosomes don't change with testosterone.
That's exactly what it says. It does. It can change the.
So that's part of your
chromosomes.
research. You're kind of looking to see if there's a bulge there. Was that part of the research?
I said it right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Show me the vagina. That is the way to decide.
Are we still doing dad jokes?
No. We got away with one good one. Let's just leave it at that. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
But yeah, see, so that's the confusing thing now, right? Like,
Listen, that is one ugly woman. I will say that. That's my opinion. I'm allowed
It's a
to say it.
dude.
It's an
That
ugly
is a-
dude woman. It's a
that
ugly
is a
Algerian dude.
So this says testosterone can affect DNA, which can lead to long-lasting changes in DNA. However, chromosomes are packages of genetic instructions found in any cells of the body. There are no technologies that can change chromosomes in all cells.
That's not true anymore, but yes. The CRISPR technology that China has can do that.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
That would be
but
a
if
good
you
dive.
have Y, then you're a man, right?
I don't know.
Uh,
What am I, a geneticist?
uh.
What are you trying to turn me into over here?
No, well, I'm just, but like that's the difference. If you're XY, that means you're a man.
Okay.
So if she has XY, that technically means she is a man, even if she doesn't have a male genitalia.
Very proud of you for coming up with
In
that.
most cases, female is XX and male is XY. Every individual must have at least one X chromosome. Since female is XX, each of her eggs is a single X chromosome. The male, being XY, can generate two types of sperm: half bear X chromosome, half the Y chromosome.
I got
If
three
that
sperm.
helps.
I got 3 types of sperm.
Oh, wow. I have 25 hours in a day.
Yep.
How do you like that?
Yeah, I didn't go like deep into the disorder, but it said it was a disorder.
Yeah, so it may be some sort of anomaly. Yeah.
Which,
Could be. Who
which they
knows?
recently only started testing for last year. That's why she fought in the last
So that
Olympics.
caller brought up a good point. If it's just an unfair advantage, then should Michael Phelps be allowed to have his
That's the thing.
unnaturally long
But
arms?
that's-
But like
But that's
Galvin
the
is
thing.
saying,
It
it's
goes
not physical.
combat. Yeah, if you're in a combat sport, then it comes into a different thing because you're not hurting anybody in swimming.
You're
Right.
You could
physically
be-
hurting somebody
Right.
Yeah.
in boxing.
Interesting.
But I mean, there's probably people that are in football that have had pituitary things that make them stronger.
Right, that's
which
what you're
makes
saying.
them,
Yeah, which could make a
Which-
lady be 7 foot tall.
is probably why the Olympics are allowing it.
You know what I say we do is with all the testing, taste test.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Taste test what?
Mhm. You know.
Tastes like a lady.
Yeah.
You're a lady. Go ahead. Ooh-ah!
Mike Calta Show, hello.
Yeah, I was actually just looking for the name of the band that you just played again because I missed it.
Carmen, do we have a link?
I sent it to you.
Okay. It's Roland Mizell is the artist. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. I will put the link up on our Facebook page.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
And
you.
you can follow him at Mizell Music on YouTube. Mizell Music.
There you go. 1 Z, 2 L's. Like the great Hubert Mizell.
Hubert Mizell.
Hubert Mizell used to be a writer for the St. Pete Times, and he hosted a sports radio show, and Pete was his producer.
That's awesome.
And I go, Pete, good luck with that guy. I don't think that guy smiled since the 20s. And Pete loved him. He said he used to bring him Egg McMuffins in the morning and all that. Yeah.
Awesome.
I know. Does it blow your mind to think that Pete used to do radio on a daily basis?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I could see that.
I never loved it.
Nah,
Good at it. Was good at it, but he did not love it.
I get it.
What do you mean you get it?
But
you don't love
doing
radio?
something you don't love doing.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Like this conversation?
I love it so much. Yeah, like this conversation. I love it so much. I'm still here because I love it so much. I love hanging out with you guys and doing the show. I'm talking about other things that I don't love doing, but I
Like
do them
what?
anyways. Like reverse cowgirling it. I don't
Wait,
love that.
what?
You know,
You don't have to do that.
I mean, I do have to do that. You know, it's just my favorite way, but I don't love it, and it gets me made fun of a lot.
Yeah. Well, you could also eat a full meal while you're. Spanish sits backwards on the toilet when he poops.
And I use the tank as like a table.
Right. It's gross, but it's gotten.
I want to see pictures. I don't believe that.
Oh, why don't you just go look at the streaks in my toilet?
Yeah. Carmen, I'll bring you in there with me one time.
No, thank you.
All
Picture
right,
picture will be fine.
When was the first time you tried that?
Probably at a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, years
Yeah,
ago
and then
in
he
college.
treats this place as if it's a hotel.
That's not
is-
true. That's
yeah.
not true. At the hotel, it was much worse. Much worse. And it was actually because I was feeling sickly, and I thought I was going to throw up, but I had to do that instead, so I just put my head on the tank.
Oh, nice and cool.
It was, dude.
Yeah.
It was nice and cool.
Refreshing.
Yeah, and I just kind of like hugged
nice.
it and was
It's
like,
been a
"Ugh."
long time since I slept at a toilet.
Oh, dude, it was rough.
It's been a long time.
It was college.
I could tell you on my my birthday one year, I went out and got drunk, came home and slept in the bathroom. I drank tequila from the bottle one time, slept in the bathroom. It's been a very long time since that happened.
Back then, it was just Jose Cuervo was
Yeah.
the tequila.
Oh, no.
Yeah, dude. And that was, I don't know how we survived that.
Everybody was like, easy. And I'm like, I'm not afraid. And
Yeah.
Then I went to see Cheap Trick at Gasparilla, and I went into a porta potty and thought I was never going to come out.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, my
I get
God.
that.
It hit me hard.
I live here now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not put your head on the floor of the porta potty.
Not the same.
It is not
Definitely
cool.
the same.
It is not cool. Or refreshing.
I can't. I mean, I drank a lot last weekend when we went out to dinner, but I just had a lot of drinks. I wasn't drunk, but I was definitely got a little feely.
You a little handsy with the other guys?
No, there's a lot of hugging. No,
Yeah,
I'm
a lot of
kidding.
bro hugs.
I'm
Hell
kidding.
yeah. Boys night.
Trading shirts?
No, none of that. It was just I was like, I could have been convinced to do stuff. If he would have been like, let's go to 2001, I'd been like, all right, let's go. But thankfully, nobody suggested that.
Yeah.
Or if he would have been like, let's go to another bar, I would have been like, all right. But I was good the way it was.
Gio is excellent at that, at knowing when, like if him, Joe, and I are hanging out, he is a master at knowing when Joe and I have crossed the line from rational to we're drunk, let's do whatever.
Right.
And he takes full advantage of that.
Yeah,
Because there are so many
absolutely.
times where we'll be like, all right, we're chilling for the night. And then as soon as me and Joe start to reach that line, he's like, we're making moves. Let's go.
What are we doing? Let's go.
And we're like, yeah, all right, let's
And
do
Gio
it.
doesn't stop.
No, he does
like,
not.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
how he how he goes
He
without
takes
drugs.
breaks. He takes like little tiny nappy poos, and then all of a sudden you look over there, you think he's asleep. You think is Gio asleep? Oh, am I making moves? That's what happens.
Every time I see Gio, whenever he's drinking, he doesn't see me.
Right.
I just
Yeah,
see him like
he's-
walking
Yeah.
and he's just like walking and looking off into the distance and stuff. And I'm like,
That is true.
All right, there you go.
I don't have any
See you
drunk Geo stories. I've never.
Really?
No.
You probably don't realize he's drunk because he's very good at
In
covering
Germany,
it up.
we were both pretty drunk.
Yeah,
though,
that was pretty good. That was pretty odd. No, I'm not like a sloppy drunk, I don't think.
Nah.
No, I'm
No,
very
you
just,
just-
low
But there was
pass out.
nothing different about you. I wasn't like, oh, Gio's smashed.
No.
Although I there were times when we were in Germany that I was like, I got to go to the bathroom, and on the way there, the world was turning on its axis.
yeah.
And I mean, we were lit.
Yeah.
But I don't recall doing anything crazy. We did make German friends.
That's
I remember
cool.
that. I'm the Tom Cruise of Germany. I learned that.
Yes.
Gio. So the woman's like, what is he famous like Tom Cruise? Gio goes, yes, he's exactly like Tom Cruise.
I was telling everyone that Mike was a famous movie star, but only in America.
Awesome.
And they're like, wow, very, very nice.
And German women still didn't want to have sex.
No.
with him. Yeah.
Why did they take the picture with big man over there?
Big Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
That was fun. All right, we got to take a break. 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025 are the numbers. We'll be back. It's a Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. But, okay, Carmen, tell me about Bianca Censori. Why does she never wear clothes?
Oh, Kanye's wife?
Yes.
So
First of all, smoking hot and's got big cans on her. And she walks around with them out at all times. Like everything she wears, why does she always have it in see-through?
So a lot of this I feel like has to do with Kanye, because when Kanye was with Kim, he used to dress her, and because he has his fashion, his clothing brand and stuff like that. So he would always pick out Kim's outfit. And I don't know what his whole thing is, but that like Kim used to wear like barely anything there, like pasties and skirts the same way. So I don't know if this is some type of like control maneuver.
Them's the rules.
She went shopping in Beverly Hills. TMZ has got a gallery up. She is wearing a T-back, and then she's got a thin skin-laced see-through dress. But I wouldn't call that a dress. I mean, it barely covers her boobs, and you could see her whole butt and her whole T-back. But she also was by herself.
Right, but he still dresses her to like go out in public. Just like Kim, because there was a thing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
And Kim was wearing this outfit, and everyone's like, oh, since she broke up with Kanye, she has no fashion sense, da-da-da this, da-da-da that. And she was like, funny enough, he picked out this outfit for me before we got divorced. And that was her big thing, is like he dressed her, and when he was dressing her, everyone would say that she looked incredible. When she started dressing herself, that's when everyone started criticizing
his
her.
wife now wears just flesh-colored pieces of garment over her nipples and over her privates.
Right, and if you look at Kanye's line, like if you look at the Yeezys, like his
Same
shoes,
color.
he likes that very neutral color. Yes. So
Well, I got to tell you, though, I'm not mad at this because she is just fantastic. I mean, she's not Kim, but she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
She's Kim without the money.
Yeah. Every time I see her, it looks like her boobs, and I'm going to say this, and you may not agree, are too big.
I don't think that ever happens.
But
the only time boobs are too big is when you get fake boobs that look ridiculous and they look like two giant.
But hers
That's what I'm
is
saying.
because she's so little.
Right,
Look at this
she's
guy.
little
Yeah.
and she's got hibbity hops on her.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not mad at that at all.
She looks like she's captive.
Like she
Right.
does.
Like
she definitely does look like she's being held prisoner.
Yeah.
And even her family came out and spoke against this because during Fashion Week in Paris, she was like, this is her covered up. The outfit that you're talking about, Mike.
Yeah.
Like, when she was in Paris, she was wearing a lot less clothes.
Oh,
and her whole family was like, this isn't her. She's never been this
Let her
type
be
of-
free. Don't try
type
to
of
stop
girl.
it. Let her be free.
Okay.
Yeah. Carmen, this is the way I'm going to start making you dress.
Yeah, you don't have that control.
I don't have it. I don't have it at all.
It's like he mind washes her.
Yeah, but I mean, what is it about Kanye West that
I don't know, man.
Like, I don't. What are you more surprised at, Kanye or Pete Davidson getting the girls?
Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kanye at least has money. He like has a brand and stuff, and he has, you know what I mean? Like, I bet Kanye West is way more rich. Is richer
I bet
than
Pete Davidson
Davidson.
cried after he had sex with Kim Kardashian. Like, I just can't believe it.
Oh my god.
The best thing in my life.
I'm going to have to go to therapy.
Do you think that kid woke up one day and was like, what is going on in my life? How is this
100%.
happening?
100%.
No, we know about Ariana Grande. We know about Kim Kardashian. We know about Kate Beckinsale. Imagine the ones we don't know about.
Oh,
like the smoking hot
yeah.
chicks that aren't famous that he also got to bang.
The models and stuff that he comes across. Yeah.
So Kanye West, anyone want to take a guess what his net worth is?
Oh, it's crazy.
Half a billion?
Yeah, it's like 600 million or something.
I would say 100 million.
770 million.
Gio, you're the closest
Yeah.
to going over. Or I don't know what you said. 400 million.
Oh, because he sold the Yeezys to somebody, didn't he? To Nike or something?
Yeah, but he's got
Adidas. It was Adidas. And,
yeah.
and then they had that whole thing.
He's also got like producer credits on tons of
Yeah,
hit
but-
music. That wasn't even his.
Yeah.
And then Pete Davidson's net worth. Anyone want to guess?
I'm gonna say it's
10
like
million?
10.
8 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
So yeah, when you
I
have
still live with my mom.
when you have 400 million, you can get girls to dress naked and walk around.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I mean, like in relation to me and my wife, I am her Kanye. She is living under my $200 million, and I can't even get her to wear a different shade of lipstick if I want to.
You have $200 million?
No, but I'm like
Okay,
in
yeah,
relation
like
to the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's got.
Yeah, but she knew you when you were a loser.
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
So she's like, she's been there for the ride.
She was there. I mean, I've always been a loser, but she was there for poor losers.
Yeah, you know what
I get it. I get it. She was there when I had a half a refrigerator.
Yeah. If she just met you now, it would probably be different.
Right? I could make her dress down a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn it. I need a girlfriend. Just to control, not for sex reasons.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
No, it's fun.
It's the
for a
American
while.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To control a woman?
Control
That's not what he said.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Carmen, I'm going to make you wear this, and you're going to fight against the man in the Olympics. These are all the things I'm going to do for you.
You want to live here? This is the rules.
This is it.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever been in that way in any relationship. Ever. Like the putting my foot down kind of thing.
Yeah.
My wife is like, I want to buy a Peloton for the beach condo because when I'm here and we stay here a couple of days, I can't ride and blah, blah, blah. And I went, okay. And then that day she found one online and I bought it and happened to have the cash on me right there. Paid the guy. I'm like, I just am so easy. Then the other day she tells me, Pete called me today. And I go, okay. And she goes, he said that now he can get the Hummer for no money down and $8.99 a month. And blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I don't know what you want me to say. Do I want it? Yes. Do I want to sit here and discuss the finances with you about it? No. Either get it or don't get it. That's just how it goes.
I saw the new Hummer in person. Pete had it. Dude, it's awesome.
I drove it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Really awesome.
Yeah. But also, I feel like I don't want to deal with an electric vehicle. And I feel like that's going to start to be a pain in the ass. And I'm very happy with my Stingray vehicle. Like, I don't think I need to go out and get it. Was fun to look at. Like, I'll tell you who I did reach out to. Is the guy who bought my Hummer and burnt his feet. I keep trying to lowball him to buy that car buy it back. Like he said, he keeps getting some lowball offers. I want to be like, listen, if you're going to take a lowball offer, I'll buy it back.
Hot feet Phil.
Hot feet Phil, yeah.
By the way, also, then if you buy the Hummer, that's a Hummer that you're, wrecking. It's one that you own instead of just one that you can get back.
No, I only wreck Steve's car.
Yeah, the Stingray stuff you can just wreck. Nobody worries.
Just walk away.
Yeah.
Throw the keys and have it explode in the background.
Yeah,
Slow motion.
Send me another one, would you, Steve? Thanks.
It's not how it works.
I'll be there on Tuesday. Spanish will be there Tuesday to pick it up.
Wrecked another
With
one.
pleasure.
It's on the side of 54. Just,
Don't think that it doesn't go like this. I call my nephew Tommy. Go, Tommy, we got a Category 5 paint scratch on the side. Oh, the worst part is that happened when my car was in valet. And my wife was like, "You got to go back there. Go back there and tell them why you did this. They don't. I don't even know that they did it. I don't know if the car did it while it was in the parking lot. Somebody else. They're not going to care.
Nah.
And I don't really know that it was them, so I can't say it. You know what I mean? I don't know. That would have been. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need nothing. My wife said the other day she was like, "I'm trying to make plans for your birthday." I go, I'm 53. I'm not 17. You don't need to make plans for my birthday.
Do you think she'll get you the Hummer?
No. Well, that was the whole plan.
Right.
She doesn't know. Pete called me, and I said, call her. And do it that way.
Hummer, yeah.
And then you call her, and she brought it back to me. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be the one. I'm not going to be the one.
Would she make a purchase like that without your knowledge for like a present, a gift?
She would.
Yeah.
She's bought me some pretty cool things that she spent money on without prior authorization. But she's the CFO, so she can do that. If I want to pull money out, I got to go through... I got
to get turn the key at the same time.
Yeah, I got to get everything checked. Yeah, stamps on it.
My blood. My wife did that when she bought the camper that we have, and I almost divorced her.
She bought the camper without telling you?
Yeah.
What?
Why?
Well, not this one. The one we had before this one.
But do you realize though? Did you realize? Like I looked at buying a boat, and boats are so inexpensive as far as a monthly payment. You can go buy an expensive boat with a low monthly payment.
Like you get like a 40-year loan.
Right.
It's like $80
And same thing with the campers.
Yes.
So I can go buy a nice camper and only pay a couple $100 a month and be happy with
But
that.
it's the upkeep.
But I wouldn't be the one to do it. She wanted to do it.
But also, that's something that you can use. Like my wife tried to trick me and tell me that she bought us both a Valentino purse.
No.
I said, I said, I don't know whether that's going to go with anything that I have, and what nights do I get to
This is
use
great for
it.
both of us.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
I don't think that I've ever made an expensive purchase without telling her, unless it went on out of my work. Like I bought the bus for Pipple Toddler.
Yeah.
But I bought that out of my work company, so it didn't affect any of my family money. I had when I had the Hummer, I didn't like driving the Hummer back and forth to St. Pete every day, so I bought the Porsche. And I had a Mercedes before that, but I couldn't buy those through my family money. I had to buy those and pay for those all out of my business money.
I just want to point out you're complaining about all these Mercedes and Porsche.
I'm not complaining.
That you had to buy out of your own money.
But I'm not complaining.
I feel bad for Mike. I feel bad for Mike while I'm out here digging ditches. Jeez, a poor guy had to buy a Porsche out of his own money.
I'm not complaining about it. I'm saying when I wanted a toy, I had to pay for it. Is what I'm saying.
I did buy the Oculus without telling my wife.
Oh man,
was she mad?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
do you know I got?
It was like, it was like $400.
I got in trouble for buying an Oculus.
Yeah.
My third one. Because
lost the other two.
Yeah.
Juliana was going to a sleepover party where they were all playing with the Oculus and she couldn't find the one we had. So on the way to the sleepover, I bought her another one. And Amanda's like,
oh my God.
She's like, there's two reasons why this is wrong. One, you spend another $400 on it or whatever it is. And she goes, and two, now wherever she's going, they got to set it up over there. I was like, well, I'm not there. I don't know what's happening.
You're the worst.
Well, I thought, you don't want to send your kid into a sleepover, Oculus sleepover, and be the only one without an Oculus.
Yeah.
I've been that kid when I was little.
Everyone has an Oculus?
Yes, that was the whole point.
Then why go to the sleepover? Why doesn't everyone just play it with their own Oculus?
Because, Carmen, listen, the last thing you want to do is go to a sleepover in one of the other houses here that's a mansion and you pull your Porsche up and you don't have an Oculus. It's
embarrassing.
Looks really bad.
Bad
look. They're like, I bet he only has 10 refrigerators.
No, Calvin, I didn't think of it like that.
Also, what were those windshield wipers? Only $85 each? Get out of here.
I did get taken for a walk on that one.
Yeah.
Well, now look at me. I'm just a simple man.
Simple man with a simple truck that you crash every other week.
I'm like Hyman Roth. I'm a retired investor looking to live here in the twilight of my life. That's all I am.
Good luck.
Must be nice.
I haven't bought a toy. Like when's the last thing I bought that I'm like, oh, look at this. I got nothing.
I don't know.
You'd be the first one to find out.
There are a lot of
Funko Pops.
There's a lot of unopened Amazon boxes sitting around.
Are there really?
Yeah, there's always. I'm like, Joe, what is all this? He's like, I don't know. This is Amazon.
Joe, were you taking my Amazon package?
no. Well, maybe a few, Michael, here or there.
I don't know. Sometimes I order stuff and it's a good idea when I order it. And then by the time it comes, I'm like, oh. Oh, so how about that? I ordered the power thing for the electric bike.
Mm-hmm.
I had an electric bike and I couldn't find the power charger, so I ordered a new one, plugged it in, and then found it yesterday.
Of course,
yeah. Dude, Amazon, you can take it back. You just drop it off at the fresh market and stuff.
I ordered socks, my colorful socks that I like. There's a brand that I like, and I ordered red. Ah, see, even you say so.
You messed
up.
Red socks.
Listen, so I ordered 4 pair, and they show up, and I go, oh, cool, and I open it up. 2 of them are dirty with holes in them. Like somebody returned them, and then they just sold them to me, and I'm like, all right, are you kidding me? Yeah, they were dirty with holes in them, and then the other ones were the wrong colors. I was like, get out of here, Amazon.
Did you take them back?
Yeah. So and now I just get to go to Whole Foods and throw them in their face. Dirty socks. It says you don't need a bag, you don't need a receipt, you don't need anything. Yeah, you just throw it at them and go, Galvin.
So,
but how do they know? Like
they scan it.
Yeah. You'll go to your app.
What do you scan? Like I bought a T-shirt.
So you go to where in your app with a T-shirt, hit return. It'll give you a QR code. Then when you go to the place, they scan the code and you hand them the item. That's it.
And then it links to your account.
I might start returning stuff.
Yeah, you can go to Whole Foods or UPS, either one, and it's free. And you just show them the barcode, and they do that. And
I think Kohl's does it as well. You can go there.
Yeah,
it's
what
the best
size
thing.
shoe are you?
11 and a half.
What are you?
8.5.
I know you're 12.
Mm-hmm. Don't laugh, Carmen.
A little elf.
Baby.
Yeah, I got a little tiny little tootsie.
I have some. Don't give me crap about this. I'm just trying to be nice.
Oh boy.
I have some flip flops that I bought, and I don't know if I was not wearing my glasses when I bought them, but I picked the array of different sizes. Maybe you guys could try them on and see what you like. And take whichever you don't want.
I still wear the Crocs that you gave me.
Oh, good.
Slides or flip flops?
Slides.
All right.
I will tell you, one of the best birthday presents I got was the Led Zeppelin high tops, the Vans Led Zeppelin high tops.
That was Amanda.
I love those.
Yeah.
I wear those all the time. They're my lucky shoes.
Joe, will you go get them real quick?
Yeah, where they at?
On top of the dog cages. There's like two pairs of slides. One's gray and one's like orange or
I
something.
mean, you're just teasing the dogs. You
No,
know,
they're not here.
you know they want to chew.
There's no dogs.
They can if they want to.
You're just putting shoes on top of it.
There's never been a thing that the dogs have destroyed in this house that we've been mad at them. Like if you leave a sock out and it's eating the sock, well, that's our fault.
When Vader was young, when I first got him, he would only eat my wife's most expensive shoes, Chanel shoes.
Like
and
he
stuff.
knew.
Oh yeah, and
They probably taste wonderful.
I was like, oh my god, I had to buy, and they're so expensive, and I was just like, ugh, stop doing that, please. You
But
have
that's
so
her
many-
fault. Why would she leave them out?
But she really, like, he went hunting for him, you know, because we didn't have him in a crate or
They
anything.
must smell a certain way or something.
Maybe
Or
expensive.
Yeah.
They smell expensive.
Smell like
I think
money.
is what the problem is. We were saying I was joking about the Valentino purse thing, whatever. But do you know that I bought my wife a very expensive purse out of the blue? Just did it because I love her. This was a long time ago. I still love her. But I wanted to trick her, and I left it in the trunk of the car. And I said, "There's some other stuff in the trunk." I go, "It's just a bag. Will you go grab it, please?" Like pretending like I was tired and I didn't want to. And she goes, "No." And I go, "Come on, just go out and grab it." And she's like, Why don't you just... I go, just grab it. There's the keys. Go get it. And then she got it. And she was like, I'm excited. But I was like, come on.
That's
go
a good way to get her to go do stuff from now on, because every time you want to do something, she'll think there's a purse coming.
And she's like, it's really just milk?
Yeah.
Damn it.
But that's a good way to find out that if a situation ever happens, she's not going to listen to you.
No.
And you're like, go over there.
I learned that a long time ago. Spanish. She does not listen to
It's called a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you still ever like where you at on your dating?
It's stagnant right now.
Really?
Yeah. I hit a dry spell. This always happens. They come in waves.
I met a girl that I'd like to set you up with.
Let's do it.
Ooh,
but I don't feel like you're up to par. I don't feel like you're on the level.
That feels really good to hear. First of all, second of all,
listen to me. I'm not saying that. Oh my God! Hold on. Hold these thoughts. All right. What are all these things? I don't know what all these things are.
I told you, there's random boxes everywhere, unopened.
All right. Well, let's see where we're at. Right there. Let's
those look
give them the shoes and see if they fit. Who fits what?
What are those?
I don't know what size.
These are
they
the
are.
black ones.
One's UFOs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they might both be UFOs. I don't know. I think they're going to be too big for. Oh, there's more in there. Oh, there. I forget that you could return these things, so I just keep ordering stuff. We'll give those to Spanish. Those might
these
fit
are
in.
way too big for me.
Try those.
Well, let me see those size.
Those are size 10?
Those
Yeah,
are
those are
smaller,
10.
I think. Yeah.
What do you wear, Spanish? 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, but 10 in flip-flops probably isn't that bad.
This is great.
This is
Slides or
ridiculous. Why do I have
these
so-
are very-
those have them in there too? Oh, what size are those? Spanish, this might be working for you.
Too big.
These are very comfortable.
What size are those, Joe?
10s are too big.
You got baby feet.
Yeah.
Try those.
What are these?
Old man can't read.
Oh, these are things that I bought on Amazon by accident. Just taking up room and space. And I think I bought them too long ago, so I couldn't return them now.
Yeah, I think it's 30 days.
Yeah.
These fit me.
All right. Hey, Gio, nothing?
Yeah, no, this is
The black ones?
Let me try that one.
Joe, is nothing that'll fit you?
The one that I have on that fits me?
Yeah, let me try that.
No.
No, but let's see.
I don't want it.
Jerk, Gio.
Those don't fit you.
They do fit me.
No, they don't fit you.
They 100%
What
fit
size
me.
is that?
Are they too big?
I think it fit me better.
Wait, Joe, can you go back in there?
Yeah.
What else is on top of those dog cages?
I'll go look.
Because I think there's an orange shirt for Gio, and there's a couple of things. The things I put on there were the things I was supposed to bring to the show.
These are really nice.
Oh, well, good. They fit.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
And what did they do today? Well, they just went through like packages that Mike bought, and he gave them to everybody if they fit them. And
So I gave that morning show a third chance.
you know the one that did all it was just talking about Tom Cruise movies, and then they were talking about
Rolling my zone.
bathing.
Humming.
yeah,
At least I'm not begging listeners to send us packages.
yeah,
That's
that's
a
true.
totally different.
That's
deal.
true.
I don't know. These are things that I bought and I just forgot about.
It's unfortunate these don't fit you because
But
they are.
look, one man's trash.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what am I going to do with them? They don't fit me, and they've just been sitting in my office this whole time. And my wife just texted me a couple of minutes ago and said, "Your office is filled with trash." And I said, "I know, I got to throw because
They're gifts.
But listen to me,
Nice.
I got a whole. Anybody want any of my mother's ashes? Those are in there as well.
I'll take them.
Okay.
What?
All right. Any Jets fans? I got a brand new Jets blanket. In there.
no.
Isn't Tony a Jets fan?
Yeah, but I don't.
You gotta send it up
send it
there.
up there.
Oh, Jesus.
Inconvenient.
Well, you're already going to be at
It's a
Whole
blanket.
Foods. You could send it through Whole Foods, maybe.
It's a blanket. It's not like I'm sending him a jersey. Like, what's he going to do? Wrap himself in a Jets blanket?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have a Jets?
You like your Buck Snuggie that I got you?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Why do you have a Jets blanket?
It was my mother's, but it was brand new.
Oh,
it was still in a package. You know what I mean? So, and all this stuff ended up in my office somehow. And then I call my brother and I go, I have some stuff here of yours when you were a kid. You know, he goes, yeah, throw it all out. I don't want to. I go, why? And I can't bring myself to throw it out. So now it's all just sitting in my office. It's ridiculous.
It's like Christmas
with my mother's leftover ashes.
I know, but it's sometimes it's. I don't know. I'm that same way. I keep stuff way longer than I need to for nostalgic reasons.
Oh, it's not nostalgic. I just feel like I shouldn't throw it away. Like
That's
it's
what
bad.
I mean. Yeah.
I'm not like I got to hold on to your Little League newspaper clippings.
Yeah.
If you don't want them, I'm throwing them out. But I just never got around to it. I
love all
I want to
that
see what Joe brings back in the next loot.
I told you there's just random boxes everywhere.
Yeah. Well, let's get to it.
I know.
All right. There's another box.
Oh.
Now that shirt is for Gio. That's a Mike Evans autographed shirt.
Oh, thank you.
I told you about that and I forgot to give it.
That's true.
That's a Calta Cruz shirt. I don't think I need that. And what's in that? Oh, that goes in the gun room. That's my slingshots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. You can just toss that. Put that in the gun room. I got that signed, so you know it's real.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Now that Shaq Barrett's not on the team anymore, I had to find a new player.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I love
Shaq
Mike
Barrett's trying is down now. All right, I feel like we got a lot accomplished in that
Hell
break.
yeah.
Joe, is there anything else in the office? Anything you saw you might want?
No.
There was some cash that he pocketed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a couple
Fine.
grand.
Finder's
laying on the
fee.
table.
Couple watches.
Finder's fee. I probably got about $2,000 worth of change in there somewhere.
Rolexes here or there.
There's a couple floating around. I am missing a watch right now.
What kind?
It's here. It's here. I don't know where it is. It's a Panerai. It's
Sounds expensive.
It is. I took it off. This is funny. I took it off and I hid it in my office.
Did a good job.
And I did a
Yeah.
good job. Now I can't remember where I hid it.
gotta-
It'll turn up.
You got to beware old sticky fingers over there.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, if he found that, I'd be very impressed.
Well,
You can go look, Michael.
I bet you find it at Whore Island.
I am not a watch guy. I've never been a watch guy, but I mean, I appreciate watches. They
Yeah.
look nice, whatever. I've never worn them, never went into it. But
So-
there's some expensive watches.
Yeah.
I always wanted a Rolex since I was a kid, so I
Yeah.
bought one. And then Ralphie gave me the Panerai as a gift, and I love that watch. It's beautiful. I like it better than the Rolex. And then I have my Apple Watch, which I wear all the time now. And the other ones I'll wear like if I'm going out, like I'll go out to dinner. I
Right.
see people wearing the Apple Watch all the time, but I just upgrade the watch a little bit. I'll just switch to one of the other watches. But my son now, I was like, one day I will give him my Rolex and I will let him wear it to his prom and all that stuff. You don't want that dress.
Really?
Yeah, he wants an AP or he sees all these Breitling, he sees all these rappers with these big ass watches, and he's like, I want that. I'm like, but I have a Rolex that I was going to bequeath to you one day, and he's like, I don't want that. Yeah, so I don't know, because he's 18 this year. I said to my wife goes, we should buy him a really nice watch for it, and I go, like a Rolex, and she's like, no, and I go, you're not going to give that kid any watch that's going to be on par with what he is seeing. He's not going to like anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Rolexes don't even keep proper time.
Yeah,
Every like 2 to 3 years, you have to reset it because
2 to 3 years. I have to reset it every time I wear it.
Yeah, it's fast.
Yes, that's true.
Because it has the movement where it's constantly,
And
it's got to be constantly moving. So you just put it on a watch winder.
If you take it off the shower, then it will speed up and try to compensate.
Right.
So it's weird.
But if you put it on the watch winder, like
Yeah.
at night, it'll keep the right momentum going.
Yeah.
And I have one of those that I've never used, but I have one. But anyway, I just wouldn't even know what to get that kid now for him. He's gonna be 18. What do you get your son when he's 18?
Nothing.
Oh man.
Nothing.
Put him out on the porch.
Nothing.
I gotta get him something nice.
He already got a bunch of stuff for graduation.
Not from me. I didn't get him. I think I just gave him some money.
Yeah.
I think I want to buy him something nice for his birthday.
We get him, money.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, graduation just happened. So
All right,
Does he need anything for his car? Upgrade,
Probably.
do something, whatever.
Although I upgraded his car last time. Listen to this. I bought him the Tesla, then he wrapped it and tinted it and did all that stuff. And then I bought him the Starlight
Package
roof.
inside,
yeah,
yeah.
so he had shooting stars in his car and all that stuff, and then sold it to Titus like
Titus
a month later.
just took it.
Yeah.
Titus walked in and said,
He walked in and
want
said,
that
I'm
car.
taking that car.
Nice
He
car.
said,
Can I have it?
whose green Tesla is that? I said, my son's. He's like, I want it.
Yeah. And you said, yes, sir.
Yep. And I did.
It was gone a week later.
I did. then for like 2 weeks, I was paying for Titus's charging. And I forgot to cancel it off the app.
yeah.
So every time I kept getting charged, I'm like, how am I getting charged? I don't even have this car anymore.
Listen, he's the king of Tampa Bay.
Yeah. He really is.
Yeah.
He wasn't born here, so they can't put a statue of him up here. So take that, Titus. Yeah, I'm trying to lead the hate Titus charge, but nobody wants to follow.
You're a very small group.
I know, but I'm trying to. Usually, like, look at Mr. Beast, the way everybody's turning on him now. I'm trying to get them to turn on Titus, but there's no legitimate reason to not love Titus.
It's possible, but like when I went to the Jake Paul thing, of course Titus is there.
Yeah.
Look at the Bucks, Titus is there. Anything, the mayor of Tampa,
Sweet.
Titus there.
Joey's got a suite to something.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know how I didn't get in the Titus category.
He is amazing.
You might be closer than you think to the Titus category.
Plus, he looks like a delicious chocolate bunny.
Yeah. He's the ambassador of Tampa Bay.
Ooh, there you go. Get Joey a nice Louis Vuitton scarf like Titus had. Right?
Yeah.
The worst part about that is I put that on and, like as a joke, and it smelled so good. I was like,
Yeah.
It even smells good. I told you that I'm trying to set him up with a girl, and I sent him a picture, and she wrote back. He said she's beautiful. I said, yeah, don't mess around.
Not the same girl you're trying to set Spanish up with.
No, different girl. Let's talk about this for a second. This girl is. I think she would like you. I do think she would like you.
All right.
But I don't know. Like I don't see you two together, but you may.
All right.
Like I see you hitting
I'm getting
it off.
a lot of mixed signals.
Okay.
Are they similar in age?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I listen to me. I don't see you together. I think that she would like you.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that she would like you. And
I met her before.
In the scenario, your opinion then does not matter.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right. What I'm saying is that in my head, I don't see you together, but I do think that she would love your personality, and obviously she would be attracted to you. But I think maybe you guys would hit it off.
And is this a friend of yours, a friend of your wife's, a friend of your
Friend of mine,
friend
of ours?
Yeah. No,
do we know her?
No. No.
How do you?
I could
know
show
her?
you a picture of her.
Oh,
I would love to see it.
No, I've just
Just a
been.
question.
She's a friend of a friend that I've just known for a little while. That was it.
I have a question for you. You said your dating life has become stagnant. Is that because Dizzy has a girlfriend now?
No.
Does Dizzy have a girlfriend now?
I don't know. I know he's seeing that girl, but I don't know if they're
Dizzy
official.
needs to slow that down a little bit.
Dizzy has a lot of that girl on the Instagram and stuff. Good for Dizzy.
I
But
thought
I
he said that was just a side piece.
No.
Didn't he say that?
I didn't hear
You're
it.
gonna get him cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I listen. I don't know.
She
That's what I
posts
heard.
some good pictures of her butt and stuff, and every once in a while I'm like, ooh, and I like it, and I go, oh, that's Dizzy's girlfriend. And I don't know if I'm supposed to do that.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
So it is his
Dizzy is
girlfriend.
the Kanye West of the radio station.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's got her dressing nice.
But yeah, I would love to go. If you want to set us up on a date, I'm down. But yeah, it's the dating apps go in waves. At least for me.
Yeah.
There will be like a week or two that I'll get a bunch of matches, and then like the next 2 weeks, nothing.
You want to see her picture?
I was just about to say, how? What does this girl do? Can we know what she does?
She's in real estate.
Is that going to give? Oh, real estate, nice. Listen, you're in real
How
estate.
old?
You know what
I
you're doing.
like it.
Why are you obsessed with how old she is?
You said about the same age, right?
Carmen
I think they're about
Carmen
the
doesn't
same
want young girls coming around.
Oh
No, not that, because he says the same age. I don't think he
All right,
knows
come
how
here,
old
Spanish.
Spanish is. You know what I
Spanish,
mean?
come here and look at the picture.
Oh, we don't get to see?
Yeah, you can, but I don't want to put it out on phone TV.
All right.
Well, you could just send it to the group.
All right, I'll send it to
Yeah,
the
send
group.
it to the
I'll
group.
send it to the group.
Yeah, well, we established earlier that Spanish is younger than John Senning, older than Carmen. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how old she is.
Yeah. She's very
Yeah,
pretty.
see? So Mike
No, I mean like
Yeah.
I have a gauge.
68.
No,
like I don't.
I think she's younger than you.
Yeah, I'm in.
I want to text her right now and be like, "How
Oh,
old are you?"
yeah.
Except I don't want her to be like, "Are you talking about me right now?"
Oh, yeah. She's not going to like Spanish.
What? Why?
I think she would.
Yeah,
I think she would Spanish.
yeah.
Wow, I gotta
do.
tell you, I gotta
Very
tell you.
cute.
Listen, you guys have kids, the nicest teeth I've ever seen.
And eyebrows.
both you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This ain't going to work out.
I'm having a hard time. What?
This
How
she doesn't-
tall is she?
She's his height.
Good question.
She's little. Yeah.
Yeah, but with
Okay.
heels,
Hell
then she's
yeah.
taller.
That's all right. I'll
That's
carry her like a
okay.
baby.
What do you
I
think
like
are
it.
like the top 3 things she would like about Spanish?
His personality,
Yes.
his height,
Yes. Wait.
and like because she's. I think you're probably the same height as her.
All right.
Is she scared of average humans?
No.
Calvin.
No,
She looks like she works out too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
You
in
guys
great
work
shape.
out together.
Yeah, I would love to.
That picture to me screams, I love an ashtray mustache.
He said salt and pepper. Okay.
saying.
Today it's salt and pepper.
All right.
Thank you.
Salt and pepper is more attractive than
I
ashtray.
appreciate that. Yeah, he didn't say that today.
Yeah.
Gio.
Loves a man who reverse cowgirls. Toilet.
Yeah.
All right. So what? I have my quirks.
I don't think you need to discuss that right away.
I
At least
won't.
not in the first couple of days.
I won't.
Yeah, I just think that I like her. I think she's fun to hang out with. I think that you would.
I would love to go on a date with her.
Okay.
But yeah. So
Don't mention the habitual pooping during the show.
dude.
Yeah.
Does she listen to the show?
I'm sure she has. I don't think she's listening right now.
I hope not.
And how do you know her?
Oh my god.
Gio's a liar, by the way, miss, if you're listening.
Don't call her Miss.
Ma'am.
That's probably
Yeah.
ma'am is even worse.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Mrs.
What are you trying to do here?
They like to be called good girl.
Some of them do.
She doesn't really like Spanish's type.
Nah.
Like
that's not the type of girl he usually is. Like, oh, look at this.
he likes dark
Attractive,
hair.
successful.
She's attractive. She's successful. She's got her. I don't know. Like she's got a place. Like she's not like.
Yeah.
I have
Is
to
she
live with
loyal?
eight people. I don't know. I've never dated her.
That's like a big thing
I
for me right
assume.
now.
I assume so.
Yeah.
You know, there'll be no elephants at your wedding.
Nah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
But maybe we
You
could
guys
ship
could turn
one in.
around.
Yeah.
Does she fart?
I've never heard her fart. No,
That's good.
no, I believe that's beyond her.
I don't know if you like that. I don't know.
I mean,
She likes
yeah.
wine.
Yeah, I like wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she enjoy a biscotti?
Oh, and a sunset.
No, I don't.
Hammocks by the pier?
Come on, she loves.
She may love that. I don't
She
know.
looks like she loves a good hammock.
You're getting into areas that are way beyond my scope
All right.
of knowledge about this woman.
Okay.
I want to call her right now so bad, but
Let's do
no,
it.
no, I can't.
Can you tell us how you know her?
She's just a friend of a friend.
Right.
Oh, it's okay for Gio to ask.
No, I
Not
said
ask?
that already.
Wow.
Yeah.
I said it, and then you asked me like 3 more times. Like you were looking for in-depth detail.
Yeah, Gio can ask.
Which
but
friend
I
do you
can't.
know? Who knows who?
See, why do you mock me? But Gio's allowed to say.
Because you're like the
anything.
Spanish Inquisition.
How old is she?
Yeah, you know what? Gio?
How do you know her?
Forget it, Spanish. It's over.
No, what? Don't let them ruin it.
Yes, already broke
It's
up.
not a
That's
date
it.
for them.
That was short-lived.
Yeah, stop with the short jokes.
You got to tell her about Joe and the pantses.
That's not a problem. That won't be a problem for me to tell her.
Oh, I think that might be a deal breaker.
Oh, for
then,
sure.
Then it's a deal breaker.
I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm not saying. Don't put this on her. Put it
No,
on me.
yeah. I mean,
She's so independent. I think it would be hard for her to be like, I got to go over to my boyfriend's house where he lives with an old man and their family.
I get it, man.
Yeah, I wonder, and listen, I'm not putting you down or anything. I'm just wondering how many girls out there that are in their 30s that if they met a guy in their 30s and they're like, yeah, he seems nice, whatever, this, that, and then they found out they're like, he has a roommate. Like, is that a deal breaker or is that pretty common?
I don't think roommate.
I think it's common nowadays.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
now.
People used to say that to me, and they're like, when I lived with Pete, they were like, "You're a successful radio guy and you have a roommate." I'm like, I live with my best friend, and we have the best time of our lives.
And you're single.
We go home, we drink, we have some tequila.
But it gets weird when the best friend has a family
Yeah.
Right.
and mom the tree man and
I don't think so.
dogs. That's when it gets weird.
Do you know how many people lived on my couch when I lived with Pete over the years?
Yeah.
Jan grew up there. Jan moved in when he was like 16 and then grew up there. Kiger lived on my couch for a while. I mean, that was always somewhere. Somebody always lived in our house.
I don't know if this has been asked yet. Does she have kids?
No.
Oh.
Because that's very
That's
rare.
a gem. That is a rare gem.
That's what I'm saying. When you're in your 30s and you don't have children,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Has she been married before?
No.
Oh, man.
JD
Something
Vance
wrong with
says
it.
So what's wrong with
Yep,
it? Yeah.
there's something wrong with
yeah.
it.
JD Vance says your vote doesn't count. No kids.
Oh, how many cats? How many cats? Lady Vance?
Yeah.
How many cats does she
The
have?
crazy cat lady.
I think she does have a cat.
Oh, cats.
A parasite in their poop could help your Alzheimer's.
I don't.
But
yeah.
their pee can make you go crazy.
Oh.
Yes, that's true. The ammonia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's crazy
stay
cat
away from the
ladies.
pee, get the poop.
Hold on, I'm texting her right now.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Oh no.
I want to set you up with Spanish.
Do you have a picture of Spanish to send?
I think she's
Oh,
seen
boy.
Spanish before.
No.
Yeah,
She's going to be like, is he the tall one with great hair?
No.
That's Calvin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's married.
He's the one who took charm.
Carmen. Am I charming?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Who would you say?
Because Carmen thinks you're charming?
Yeah, she's a female. Okay.
Is she?
You guys are on each other's team about everything.
She's as female as an Algerian boxer.
That'd be like if Mike asked if I thought he was charming.
No, Carmen's no yes man.
Yes, she is with you.
No,
Really?
Yeah.
Carmen, out of everyone on the show, who is the most charming? And I'm not saying like to say me. Who would you say is the most charming out of everybody on the show?
Thank you.
I would have to say Spanish, but that's because he's single, so he has to be. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
you don't
there's
know. Just you could have just said stop at Spanish.
Yeah, but I gave the reason.
No,
it's
we didn't
you
need it.
because you have to be because
He's putting
you're
it
still
on.
he's in dating mode.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are married, so like you guys can be charming, but you don't have to be. You don't need to be.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Gio's the least charming. I can tell.
You would say I'm effortlessly charming. Is what you're trying to say.
Did you guys not ask me that question?
Where do I rank on the charm level? Not to you.
What?
Like I'm not charming to you.
No.
Yeah.
But you can be. I can see where you can be.
Yeah.
So I would say like it goes ooh.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Well, I'm trying
You
to
sound like
think.
that lady that fell while she was stomping grapes. Spanish, can I take a picture of you? She just said.
Can I send you a photo,
Yeah,
please?
yeah.
Why you gotta church it up?
Good job,
Yeah, because I'm not
Spanish.
an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mike is terrible at taking pictures.
Yeah, thank you, Carmen.
Yeah, Mike always does it from sitting down, pointing up, look up your nose.
I'm not a good picture taker. I'll give you
You
that.
are currently Frank Caliendo. You look nice.
What I lack in picture taking, I make up for in charm.
Yes.
I can't wait to see the picture he wants to send.
He got his shirt off and his
Smile,
muscles
yeah.
off.
From 7 years ago when he was in the Punch Out. Hey, listen, Spanish. I used the one from my tuxedo when I was emceeing the Punch Out.
All right.
She said, I asked how old she is, 36.
Oh, very nice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
She said, is he cute? And I was like, I'm not going to answer that. I'll
I'm
just
not
send you a
gay.
picture.
What do you think? I'm gay?
He's a great ass.
Did you send
I
it?
do have a great ass. Thank you.
Did you send me the picture?
Yeah, I sent it.
Send
What
it to the
picture did
group.
you send? Yeah, send it to the group. We gotta see.
I'll send it to the group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a photo you guys have all seen.
Yeah, you don't look that great in that picture.
All right.
Was it a sad weirdo picture?
Oh.
You look really short, too.
That's fine. I am.
Well, I see.
You're not, though.
I mean,
She looks like someone. I'm trying. Like she looks. I can't put my.
Well, don't put anything out
Yeah.
there.
I'm not, but,
There's
I'm saying,
that-
but she has that face where I'm like, I feel like I've seen her before.
She's gorgeous. I've seen her. I mean, I know her.
She has a little something to her, right? Like her mother is.
I am unaware of the origin of her
There's
parents.
something. There's something going on.
Don't send that.
Spanish. No,
Yeah,
and
you
don't
can't-
send one with a celebrity.
Too late. I already sent it.
Oh no!
That was the one he sent me.
She's gonna be like, "Is the guy with the glasses?" No. Oh, then never mind.
if she doesn't know who Steve-O is,
She may not.
Yeah.
she knows.
Oh, she said you were handsome.
Make
She
sure
talking
she
about
knows.
Steve-O?
Yeah, in your face.
She's like, "You're
in
handsome.
your
I love the
face,
glasses."
In Carmen's face.
Nope.
Yeah.
We don't know if she's talking about you yet.
He's handsome. I love Jackass. By the way, in your face.
In your face.
I took that picture.
You
for
did. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
And you did the
Copyright.
She's like, why
Like
doesn't
the
he have
portrait mode?
Why doesn't
Yeah.
he have arms?
Yeah.
Okay. She just asked what picture I showed you of her.
Oh.
Because I think she looks
picture.
gorgeous in that
Can we
picture.
ask what her background is? Ethnic background.
I'll ask her here in a second.
I'm guaranteeing right now that there is something. Her mother or father is something else.
Like
What?
Like Asian?
Like Portuguese,
No.
maybe.
Spicy.
Polynesian.
Something
maybe.
going on. Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
I can see something
I
there.
like it. Like German?
All right. I just asked her what
No.
nationality are you?
We're not guessing. I thought that's what we're doing.
What nationality are you? She's American, but I'm saying like ethnic.
Not really. I mean, you don't. Nobody really
Ethnicity.
talks about themselves. Whoa.
Huh? See, watch what Calvin figures out.
Oh, what happened?
Like, I love the Jackass episode with Steve-O in the portalet when all the poo dumps on him.
She just sent me an updated picture where she looks even hotter,
Awesome.
but it also appears that she's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
She swears it's not topless, but I think it is.
Send a group.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
We need to see that.
Wait, can we go back to when she said I was handsome?
No.
Can you take a different picture, Spanish?
Yeah, she already has that.
She already
picture.
has
sent
late,
it.
man.
Yeah.
I know, but
You look very small in that.
No takebacks.
Okay, here comes the updated picture.
Whatever. She thinks I'm handsome.
But Steve-O looks like the dominant one in the picture.
I need to know background.
Yeah, I'm a
for
power
sure.
bottom.
Oh,
wait.
Yeah,
don't say that
that's
to
right.
girls.
That's,
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm your best friend.
I know.
Yeah.
Always have been.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
Wait, I
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Nah, the other one was
Oh,
better.
see, I like the other one.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm not mad at either one of them.
Yeah, but
No,
no,
but
those the eyes are popping in this
At
one.
least she was trying to tell you this is a more updated picture.
And that's why I was trying to send her that picture of me and Steve-O. I don't like that catfish stuff.
Yeah.
But take a picture right now then.
Nah,
Well,
I got questions now.
all right.
She looks much more American in this one.
Don't think I didn't ask her to send me that whole picture topless, and she said she wasn't topless in it. Oh, all right. Spanish.
Yeah. Handsome, she said. I'm in, dude.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You're mediocre.
I don't know if
This
you
would
want
be
to
a perfect
say you
relationship.
could give her my phone number or what, but
Hold on. Can I give him your number?
She's like,
No.
yeah, right?
my cat's gonna love to play with him.
Can you babysit?
Yeah.
Oh, she said totally. Oh,
Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Thanks, Steve-O.
I'm right back. We are BFFs. There you go.
Hell yeah.
I've done my good deed.
I can't wait for her to meet the Pantses.
Don't ruin it. First. I feel like we should call her and tell her the stuff on the air.
100%.
Nah.
Nothing about ethnic background.
She did not answer that question. Probably Nazi.
Yeah, maybe,
Wait,
Nazi
no.
German.
maybe illegal.
Perfect.
Maybe illegal.
No, I'm kidding.
Could she box in the Olympics? We need to know.
She definitely can
Wait.
for the ladies team.
Okay.
Ladies
If we
team
were
only.
to build a wall, which side would she be on?
Yes. These are important questions.
These are not appropriate questions.
Thank you, Carmen.
Spanish.
Yes.
This is great. I
This
feel
is
like
great.
this might be getting you out of your your slump.
I'm in. I'm in 100%.
and single cat lady gonna hit it off.
Yes, we're going to go. I'll send you guys video of us in the hammock together.
There is one downside to this.
Here it goes.
Oh, wait until the end.
Yep.
Yes.
She
What
has
is
no
it?
legs.
Listen, if that's the rest of the
turn.
package, she should still take her out of
Yeah,
shit.
no, I agree.
I'll tell you off the air. It's
No.
not bad. It's
No.
not. I'll tell you two.
Does it have anything to do with?
Yeah.
Yo!
What?
Oh boy.
Interesting.
You are
What?
not the first person I tried to set her up with.
Oh.
That's all.
Oh,
Pete?
Well, why? I mean, I would have said it. I would have said it.
I'm just
Jeez.
guessing single
I wasn't
friends
playing a
of
guess
yours.
game with you.
Oh, I don't know.
Too late now. It's out there.
I'm not over there. I don't know what you're doing.
Well,
was somebody denied, or were? Was
No, they didn't hit it off.
does he have a picture with Steve-O?
Well, that's probably.
I think they did hit it off, but then for one reason or another, it didn't work out.
Did they spend any time together?
No, I don't know about any of that.
Sweating to the oldies.
Well,
Oh, my God.
Well,
Now, is that a deterrent for you, Spanish?
By the way, if Pete
Okay.
did,
It shouldn't be.
Nah.
Yeah.
if
so
Pete did date her and she didn't have her legs, they could be Pete and Shorty.
This show's ridiculous. Let's take a break. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap things up for the week. It's Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Nailed
did
it.
it. I still dumped it.
Uh,
I got nervous.
you're no fun.
Driving in my truck,
no fun.
driving in my truck, and I don't give a.
Oh, that's the word that he uses.
Yeah.
Did you really dump it?
I dumped something. And you guys don't go, ah!
It
made me nervous.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Safe than
guys.
sorry,
Yeah,
Carmen.
yeah,
Have a
yeah.
job than not have a job.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
So what do you
kid.
say about you? Safe, better safe than sorry, Carmen.
Yep.
You guys are jerks.
Carmen, I'd set you up with somebody too. If all of a sudden I become the matchmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
that'd be
listen,
cool.
I am in love. And
I
I'm
know.
I'm
Does
very
Chad know?
happy. Yes. Yes.
Chad's gonna be very busy now these days.
I know.
At least for
Does he
the
make
until
you
like
call him
January.
head coach?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I just do that because it's hot. But he's very busy. I'm taking the kids' lunch today.
What are you bringing him?
Oh, Miss Carmen.
Yeah.
So we're doing hot dogs and some baked beans.
Oh, don't say it too loud. My wife might show up if you have hot dogs.
Are you making them?
So I did them in the crock pot. I started them this morning, so they'll be hot for lunch. It just sucks because they're doing mandatory practice. They started mandatory practice this week and next week, but school doesn't start till the 12th. And a lot of these kids rely on the free school's breakfast and lunch.
Yeah.
and they don't have that this week. They don't have it till the 12th. So they're basically living off of peanut butter and jellies.
Can I tell you though, Carmen, doesn't that make you feel awful? My wife was the same thing. She's like, when she worked at Pace, she's like, well, it's not a school day, so the kids have no lunch today. And I'm like, so what are they supposed to do? And thankfully, places like PDQ stepped up and would provide lunch for them. I bought them McDonald's. I mean, you can buy, you know what you could buy at McDonald's for $100? You could feed 100 kids. You know, they had $1 hamburgers and cheeseburgers. You know what I mean?
So like I said, we're doing hot dogs and some baked beans. And then I went to Publix. Everything has to go through their corporate, so I got their email. So I'm going to basically orchestrate an email for Chad to send out to all the corporations. And hopefully next week we can have lunch for them. And like I said, they have peanut butter and jelly. Thankfully, they had like a lot of donations, and they have peanut butter and jelly for the next 3 years. But also, do you really want to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I figured at least today we can do hot dogs and baked beans, and then next week hopefully we'll hear back from some.
I bet you there's probably a restaurant in our listening audience that would step up and do it. I mean, think about it. If you make sandwiches, or if you do, Moe's burritos or something like that, like just how many kids are there? 50 kids.
So and there's 30 in total.
Yeah.
And then like 5 coaches. Yeah. So like I said, like I've been looking up recipes to see what I can make. You know what I mean? But it just sucks because by the time I get home and cook something, there's really not enough time. So I have to do crock pot recipes for these kids. So that's where the hot dogs come into play. But yeah, if there's anyone
I just want to point out, you never made us food.
She has.
I have.
She made us breast milk bread or whatever.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Don't make that for the kids. Don't make that for the kids.
No, I've made you guys bread.
How did Chad get fired? His girlfriend made breast milk bread for the kids.
It was the best damn bread ever.
I do not use breast milk.
No.
But so just stuff like that.
Those kids today are gonna be like, Miss Carmen, you didn't make these buns, did you?
That's what I'm saying. Please stop
I'm kidding. I'm making jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spanish, I feel like I accomplished something.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You up.
Thank you very much. Gotta play it cool, man.
Oh no! Can I tell you something? Don't play it cool. Just be honest with her.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll just be myself.
She's a normal girl.
No, don't do that.
And she's not looking for. She's not looking for you to be a tough guy.
Yeah.
Not looking for you to wait 10 years to text her or any of that stuff. She does have a meeting at 10 o'clock, though.
Yeah, so I'll let her do her thing. I'll hit her up sometime this afternoon.
Send her some D pics.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Immediately.
What?